a hype train for me. Hold on, she's coming in. I'm just cooking over here. It is so fucking hot. I had to change my shirt because I was wearing my jammies and my jammies were hot. I was like, oh my god. Gamer sub shirt, please let me fucking breathe, bro. Humidity gonna be the death of me. I swear to fucking god. Today fucking sucks. Hey, no! Welcome in. Oh, I'll change the music over. Wait, why can't I move from my spot? Why am I stuck? Why am I being tortured? Dude, don't worry. The amount of times dad has done that, and I've like woken up to be like, the fucking keys are in the door. No Go-Gurt. Don't worry, been there, done that. It's terrifying. I hope they get left there and no one touches them though. Hopefully you're like in that kind of area where use my code and check out. I want my own cup by the end of the year, please. Yes, and thank you. You gotta tell your brother, tell your mother, tell your sister, tell your mister. Tell everybody about it. Yeah. Even the people that don't know what an anime is, you gotta tell them about it. It should be able to grab them, but down the hill from me is a homeless shelter. Not a... No, that's not a good... Tell your dog. Yeah, give him your credit card information. Or your neighbor's credit card information. Dick! I hope nothing bad happens. I always I got like we got garage doors. Most houses have garage doors. I always panic that I didn't close it when I leave the house, and then I have to drive back to make sure, and then I waste like 30 minutes of my day. It sucks. I just forget. Cool pajamas outfit. Oh yeah, this is my jammies, my t-shirt. I'm thinking about getting it changed a little bit. Just, I don't know, put something else on it. Something fun, I don't know. One of my merch things, maybe. Hello, Katsuno! Welcome in! Hi! Well, if you want to cut by the end of the year, you gotta move more gamer subs announcements has been lacking. Well, yeah, I know, I've been pretty bad with that. I just thought, oh, do I really need to announce it if you guys are gonna get the emails for it anyway? I should be more on the ball with it, I'm sorry. Yeah, we'll try to survive this stream, I'm pretty sure I have a... No, if you need a rest, dude, you rest up, change the short design. Short? Thank you for the follow, welcome in the game. Hi, I hope you're having a nice night tonight. Wow. Bash people over the head with G-subs ads. I will do that, do not worry. I'll do my best. Do my best. Yeah, so I had like 3 hours of sleep last night. It was so bad. The humidity is like, it's fine, and then you step into the sun, and it's like, ah! Ah! I thought it couldn't get worse, but it does! Ah! Ah! Like, I went to walk my dogs earlier. I was like, oh, it's probably cooled down enough. It only says it's like 20 degrees, and I stepped into the sun and I fucking eviscerated. I was like, ugh. Is she melting for real, dude? It's always the announcement that solidifies your devotion, commitment, and ads. Often I don't see them. See, I used to announce all the time, and then I was like, fuck it, I got time for this. I got my life busier. I would rather Perth than here. Aww. Thank you. Yeah, everybody returns to cat, dude. Thank you for the 73 cat views, by the way. No, yeah, I didn't expect that to take off as much as it did. The bells won me over a bit. Also, models. Thank you. I'm just in my jammies right now because I'm doing a late night stream. I was like, I gymmed, I did things, I shipped the cookies, so people are getting cookies. A poor guy at the post office fucked up when he was doing stuff. He's like, wait, no, all the US stuff says merchandise, doesn't it? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, everything else says gift. And I'm like, yeah. And he was like, shit. He's like, I gotta go and redo all of it. Because he listed it all as a gift. You can no longer ship things to America if you're a business as a gift. It has to be merchandise and or other. Dude also spent like 10 minutes trying to figure out what we were going to label the figure that I was sending Snoop for the charity reward. It's kind of how it felt watching him do it. I was like, oh no, man. I'm sorry. But, what was it? I'm thinking of words now. Zany, hi! Welcome in! No, he was like, what do we call it? Does it have batteries in it? I'm like, no, it's just a plastic figure. And he's like, there's no just normal toy option on this. He's like, everything's like batteries. He's like, I don't know what the fuck. And the other lady that works there came over and she's like, what are you guys looking at? And we're like talking about it. And then she's like, maybe put it as like, just figure, just put it as a figure. Cause I wrote it as like an action figure, like toy to like get it through customs without having any like issues or anything. And it just, he's like, is it solid? Is it wood? And I'm like, nah, it's just like plastic, man. And he's like, I don't fucking have an option for just plastic toy. And I'm like, oh fuck, man. So it was like 30 minutes trying to figure out, like, what the fuck are we gonna label it as for the shipping? And I'm just like, I wanna go home. See, the ones at my peer would just give it back and tell me to try somewhere else. These guys are dedicated. They ship it as a fucking it's just plastic, make it easy. I know, I'm like, it's a little toy. It's like plastic. I like pointed to something they had on display and I'm like, it's kind of like that, but plastic. And he's like, oh. I still don't know what to put it as. I'm like, fuck! But, apart from that, I also had to, I went and bought my dogs, more toys, because I got them this gerbil thing when I went and picked them up more snacks yesterday, only for them to start fighting over it, and I'm like, well, for fuck's sake, I'll go get you another one then. I didn't think you'd like it that much. And now they have 3 to fight over, which they are proceeding to do, so I can't win with you guys. Is today R2 with Root? I wish it was. No, not round 2 today. Just a little late stream because I was like, I want to stream, but like, not entirely locked in right now. But do you want to see what Gaia and I have been working on? Sibling energy. They really are siblings. I love them. They love each other. If anything ever happens to me, they have to go with someone like a bonded pair, dude. Like, you cannot separate those two. It would be cruel. Hit us? Hit us? I could, but I don't want, like, any fucking domestic abuse things against me, man. I'm already a cat girl. They've got that against me. It's fucked up, you know? Hold on. I see. Change! It loads a little funnier. But, excuse the fact that I'm still a little bit shadowy and mysterious. But, Gaia and I have been setting up this, Olive, yesterday, last night, and, a little bit of, like, this afternoon. Yes, you're gonna have, like, little education streams. So, I decided, you know what? Maybe I should put my degree to use. I don't know, fucking, I ain't getting no job in it. So, I may as well make you guys have to listen to me talk about it. So, we did this. Give me a sec. I am letting you know that this is also an excuse to get a teacher outfit, or at least an office outfit. So if you guys want that, I'm gonna make that a thing. I've already got messy bun noted down. Pencil skirt is noted down. It has to be cute. I have to be the substitute teacher that you get excited to see come into class. Hold on. Where is it? I gotta find where it is. Yes! Alright. And we set it up, so I've still got to plug my old Wacom in and pray that it works. But I've set it up so that I can write on the whiteboard with paint. So I can answer your questions and everything and write notes and describe things to you guys. Yeah. It's gonna get used outside of stream. You bet your ass it will, Snoop. Also, your stuff's on the way, by the way. I finally shipped it. He's bubble wrapped to ultimate protection, so hopefully the post office, or Australia Post in general, doesn't fucking decide he'd be better off, flattened than built. Another alphabet chat to go holding a main. Exactly! I'm shipping you guys again. Thank you for the head pats. A substitute teacher that shows up in the anime, yes. But no, I'm very excited for this. And Gaia also helped me work on a little thingy. So let me get Mix It Up open so I can show you. It's not on at the moment. It'll only be on the face rubs on when I do the nutrition streams. But test. Is it gonna work? Is it gonna do the thing? Oh wait, hold on. What if I turn that on? Maybe that'll work. You worked before my stream! Ah! Okay, it's a little bit buggy. I might... Oh, there we go! Oh, it's all fucked up because of the timing. Oh, I hate Mix It Up. Sorry, the signal it sends is a little bit scuffed in between timing and stuff. I might need to put it as like a trigger fire thingy. But every time you redeem it, well, you guys will like pop up. Yeah. And yeah, basically it'll be like, Miss Ame, I have question, and then this will pop up, and then it'll go away. So it, like, notifies me that you want to, like, say something in case I miss, like, the actual message. Yeah, and it'll be like, this person wants to ask a question. So instead of everyone spamming like it's an actual classroom and talking over each other, it helps me single out who wants to, say something. Paper Mario audience, for real. I was actually gonna be like, I could use the Jorkers. I was like, no, I can't. Cito, hi, welcome in. Also, yeah, for those that have just joined in and are new here and or, I guess aren't used to this time, roughly an hour and 20 minutes from now? No, what would be 13 hours and 20... Am I mathing right? 12 hours and 20 minutes from now? 12 hours and 20 minutes from now is when I'll be on next. I'm doing morning streams. I decided that if I have the most energy during the morning phase of my existence, maybe that's when I should be streaming. And I can, like, caffeine max, while, like, I'm in the morning, like, period, because it's like, oh, well, like, you burn out later if you drink too much caffeine, because your body's like, oh, fuck, man, that's, like, your third coffee, like, fuck. What do you mean, wake up? That's, like, you capped out, now I'm just eating shit. What? You know you're streaming, like, 5 hours from now, right? You're gonna feel like shit. So, I'm gonna caffeine max in the morning, and then just be energetic for the rest of the stream. Have the first day off. Hell yes! Yeah, we love vacation. Vacation's great. Ah. Oh, it doesn't zoom on this screen. I'm gonna have to put my zooms in. That's true, but I want to be energetic for stream. I don't want to be tired. No one likes a boring streamer, so I gotta lock the fuck in and get my shit done. But that's also another reason why I want to, have the classes and everything on stream, because I thought, well, like, sometimes people just like to learn stuff, and I can at least talk about what I know and remember. And it'll also push me to, like, look into stuff more and, like, research stuff more, or maybe just fucking ask Grok because I'm lazy. give me percentages. I don't want to look at like 3 different research papers. Fuck this shit. No 20 and a half hours ahead of time, hee. Yeah, I'm a little bit in the futures. Lean into your strengths, James. And you want to know something really funny about all, like me setting all of this up? I remembered when I went and saw, like, you can believe in this stuff or not. I'm still here nor there on it. I went and saw the psych like ages ago, and she's like, you know, if you, like, stuck to your specialty and, like, what you study, like, the nutrition stuff, things are really gonna take off for you. And I was like, fuck off! I'm not getting a job in that! No! And look, here I am. I'm fucking setting up my streaming to talk about this shit and teach you guys. So it ends up coming full circle anyway. What's gonna happen tomorrow? I'm starting streaming at 8 a.m. my time rather than around this time from now on. So it'll actually be daylight hours when you guys see me next. So I'll be able to actually like hang out with a lot of UK and other American streamers from now on. Because I've been thinking that I really miss out on hanging out with people because just I'm fucking on at terrible times with people. Terrible times. Also, why does it zoom here but not... Are you a source? What are you? I'm gonna have to add it to the teaching one as well. Also, I was trying to learn how to use Shoost earlier and I looked like I fucking deep fried myself in Ajax. I was like, what the fuck? Why am I so blue? I followed your settings, funny anime girl on the internet. What do you mean I look like I'm just fucking from Avatar? Fluorescent Avatar lighting. My house will be looked in about 20 minutes because my coworker got a text and can look at. Hell yeah, Nacho. We love to hear that. What did you do to Jax? No, Ajax different. That Jax purple. I turned blue. I look like the fucking blueberry girl from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, minus the inflation that bows into. I am from Germany, that's for my English. No, you're fine. I'm from Australia, and my English is at least passable. It's enough for you guys to understand me. But my insomnia streamer, wing. Don't worry, weekends will continue to be late night streams. So it's Tuesday today. Let me get it for you. Let me get my... Also, I added a new emote. Cause, Aline, hold on, I might have to refresh chat for it. What? Is it? I don't know if it loads in. Oh, it loads in on your end. I have to refresh chat. But Aline made the cutest fucking thing for me. And she microwaved me, guys. I'm gonna have to get like a microwave sound added to it. But yeah, it's like oh, it's really big. Oh. Oh. I'm being cooked, guys. Oh, my plush in the microwave! I look so cute. I'm not gonna lie. I really want this as, like, just like a little, like a figure or something. I'd have this sit on my desk. She microwaved you. Yeah, she did. Let the cat cook, literally. I tried to add it to 7TV as, guys, I think she's cooked. It's so fucking cute. Cooked radioactive cat. Mmm, yummy. She never puts me in the microwave. There's metal in you! You're gonna blow it up! I'll never forget the day I put my cup in the microwave to reheat my tea and was like, I'm not sure if that's gold leaf or if that's just like, paint. Let's find out. Puts microwave on, or like puts cup in microwave, turns on, zappy zappy. Okay, we gotta turn that off now. Immediately reaches for the power cord to switch it off. It's like, well, it's definitely gold leaf. That conducts electricity. That's bad. We don't like that. we don't like that. Yes, because I microwaved 3-day coffee and left the spoon in it. I don't know what's worse, the fact you microwaved 3-day-old coffee or the spoon being left in it. I mean, he's got a point. My favorite thing is when it's kind of, this is like super like degen fucking unga bunga, like have you been psychologically evaluated kind of behavior? But like, I love it when like I'm defrosting shit in the microwave, but you don't put it on the defrost setting, you just use the normal microwave setting, so like, when you finally go to eat it, it's like, especially if it's like you've frozen like leftover meat, it's like partially cooked, but it's also like still kind of frozen, so you kind of have like a chewy fucking meat block. It's like, the bottom's cooked, but the top's not. Yeah! It's kind of a vibe. You know why you microwaved it? Because you wanted warm, hot food. It's true. Yeah, I do that too. Dumb shit too. Listen, if it's completely thawed out, like, properly, I'll just eat it like that. But if it's like that it's like still rock solid, I just took it out and I've decided to consume sustenance, then it's like, free real estate. No, I don't flip it when defrosting. I let my microwave do its job and then eat some of it cold. I'm kind of a freak like that, yeah. Have you ever superheated something in the microwave? I actually did something horrid once. Thank God it was a heat pack. Usually heat packs with like the grains are supposed to be in the microwave for like about 2 minutes or like a minute and a half. My mom once got me a one that has like these gel beads in it, and it was like this cute little like fox thing filled with gel beads that was a heat pack, but it had gel beads in it. I put it in the microwave thinking that it was supposed to go in there at the usual time of like a minute and like 30 or like 2 minutes. It was not supposed to go in for that long. I like remember looking over at the microwave and it just all of a sudden started to inflate. And I was just kind of like... and it fucking exploded. And there were like little gel beads all over the fucking inside of the microwave. Grimace! Thank you for the team for 20 cat years! Yeah, so, yeah, fox full of soup. Not anymore. It's all over the inside of the microwave, brother. I was like, oh my god, I murdered that thing! It was very much not usable after the fact. But, yeah, so I blew up a fox, heat pack in the microwave. Just imagine this had a ham. That was basically it, dude! I was just like... Oopsies. Didn't mean to do that. I really just inflated to like, can't judge Bao anymore. Listen, I didn't know. I was like, granted, I did read the instructions on it after that fucking blew up in the microwave and was like, 45 seconds. That makes sense. Yeah, I can see 45 seconds being the max that you should probably leave the gel bead fucking heat pack in the microwave for. No, I'm sorry, the fuck did I miss? I blew up a gel heat pack in the microwave. I was asked, have you ever overheated something like in the microwave or overcooked it? And it was like a fucking murder scene. It was the equivalency of Danganronpa death scenes, but instead of pink, it was blue. I was like, man, this fucked up. Probably a little bit traumatized from it, but you know, what's a little bit of that in your childhood? Oh, yeah, the reason why they're having warning labels on things. Listen, I learn after the fact. That's why the beads pop like popcorn. Oh, I think they, like, melted and then... Oh, like, they just... Or, like, I think they swell when they heat and they, like, shrink when they get cold. Kind of like balls. And then... Well, they were little gel balls, so... Yeah, I think they just over-swole and then kaplowy. Yeah. Saucepan in the microwave and made plasma. Oh my god, wait, what? Once I had a friend over and I put a whole ass saucepan in the microwave and it made plasma sounds. I was not present. The microwave started working backwards and after this, only working when the door is no. No, you do not use the microwave when the door is open. That's just fucking radiation exposure. No, you are not exposing yourself to radiation. No. Stop. And then some more mistakes gonna try. Listen, I fail upwards, okay? It's just how it be. I fucking love the Oya spin, dude. I love that Oya does like so much things, or so many like things in MS Paint. It just makes me feel like I've clicked on like an old web page and someone's just put their own little fucking stupid ass animations in it. Makes me really happy. You can use a microwave when the door is open. You can! Mine's worked like that before, and I was like, nobody go near that. If you want to know if I've replaced it, no, I haven't. Just one day after an electrical storm, it would work when the door wasn't closed, and I was like, that's not a good sign. We fucking love Oya in this house, yeah we do, we fucking do. That's actually another really nice thing about me doing morning streams now. If I need to be available for people at a later time, I can just have a nap. And then hop back on. The demon core, you can stand near it when it's going off. It's just about distance. Exactly. Yeah, I love inverse square lore. Supposed to use it like that and it burned my hand. You probably did some fucking thermal damage. I remember when we were doing like crazy stuff in fucking biology and they were letting us use like big equipment, like don't put your hand in it, you'll cook yourself. Also, diphtheria! God, I'm old. 54 cat years is insane. Speaking of cats, I'll go get the... I'll show the thing that I put together. That I was yelling at you guys for stuff, but I just gotta go check on my doggers. I don't know where they've gone. Okay, I'm back. Fucking sweating like a motherfucker. I'm gonna have to change my pants. Oh my god. For the inside, I never felt like this. No, yeah, I've had that happen before when I had I think it was a CAT scan on my back. I felt myself cook from the inside, and I was like, I don't think I'm supposed to feel like this. And they're like, what do you mean? I'm like, my entire lower back feels like it's on fire. Should that? And they're like, no. Wow. Literally just like losing heart health. Remember, bleaching chem to break it down. Yeah, I shouldn't have put a beaker next to the breaker of water and I sipped a wrong jug too. Ah! Woody! I mean, I guess your insides are clean. That's fucked up, my guy. Nah, I thought I lost some brain cells this morning because my bitch-ass cat pissed in the bathtub again. And I was like, just because I'm going to the bathroom doesn't mean you need to go to the bathroom with me. Stop pissing in the tub, cat. And I poured bleach all down the bathroom, like, tub. And I was like, I probably shouldn't be letting it sit in the open like that for so long, so close to it. I just wash it down. CAT scan should not be cooking you, you know. I had that with the MRI. I said my bladder feels warm and fuzzy. Yeah, the dye in the MRI for some reason makes guys really want to piss now since still can see your pee moving. The more you know, that's kind of cool. Peace buddies! At least it wasn't a fucking Therac. All I know is if you, this is like fun biology stuff for you guys to know. If you have a habit of metabolizing medication really quickly, so say like you have an anesthetic or a local anesthetic and you need them to like, if you're gonna get something done, they have to do it right before they start like cutting into you or something, or like doing a needle. Marcus, hi, thank you for the follow. You're also susceptible to radiation with like X-rays and MRIs and everything. So your cells hyper-absorb the radiation that you're exposed to for like the given period of time. So you're like a lot more sensitive to yeah, like things like that. And that's how I found out why I was cooking with the MRI. It was like, oh, so my cells are just like, I absorb things around me, and it's like, yeah. I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. Hi there, pretty kitty. Cat, not, oh, cat scan, not MRI, sorry. I keep forgetting. Me being a cat and having to refer to things as cat scan throws me through a loop, alright? Thank you for the Prime Eye! I appreciate that. What does it mean when they try to give me anesthetic and it goes full-blown murder rage for like 2 seconds? I think that's just a fight or flight thing. Like, your body is being forced to go into, like, a state of, like, relaxation, and because you're, like, so, like, stressed all the time, your psychological, like, part of it, like, your brain chemicals are like, yeah! They're like, no, I'm not used to this. Stop it. Something bad must be happening. I must be dying. No. What do you mean? Into analgesics? I have no idea what that is. Pain receptors are dumbed down because of chronic pain for like 2 decades. Yeah. I thought you meant MRE. I watched a guy turn onion soup into an MRE. It was just a rectangle of soup and he ate it dry and I was like, salty. Are pain relievers. Oh. My surgeries are how they put me on before doing anything, like, within minutes. I always have to tell them, you're gonna have to sedate me, like, straight away. Like, as soon as you start doing stuff, you gotta sedate, otherwise I'm gonna fucking feel it. Like... I will never forget the feeling of being cut, my flesh being cut into and extracted while I was awake. I was like, it doesn't really hurt, but it doesn't feel great, so can we hurry this up? And they were like, what? I'm like, yeah, it's not the most pleasant feeling in the world. It doesn't hurt, but I'd prefer not to be able to feel it. And they were like, we'll go. Soup rectangle, I kind of want to try, doing that with food and, like, dehydrating it, but I don't have a dehydrator. I know my oven's, like, kind of semi-broken, so the electrician guy that I, had do, like, the wiring through my house, he offered to turn the timer, I think, on my oven into a dehydrator, so I can just use that to dehydrate stuff, rather than go buy one. Regular time zone from your trip! Oh, you're gonna hate me because I'm gonna be on, in about 12 hours again. I wanted to come on and yap because I was like, I wanted to say hi to you guys. I did. I missed you. Can you believe that? She never dehydrates me. Mwee. Also, I wanted to share updates with you guys. Some of the work that, that Free was doing yesterday, day before, I can't remember my days, with the model and stuff, but I didn't realize they sent me some really fucking weird-ass photos. I was like, oh. At the moment, there was this really cool thing she saw on Twitter where, you can kind of, like, make your limbs semi-transparent, so you look like a ghost almost, in VR chat, and Free's like, I'm a point, and she's like, do you want that? And I was like, that would be fun, not necessary, but definitely fun. And she was showing a screenshot of the progress of what it does to make it look like that. I'm shiny. Fucking glossed up, fucking chromed over, fucking... I'm chromed up, Choom! I think this is a fetish somehow. I was like, I kind of just sat there and I was like, what am I looking at? I mean, the silver latex surreal, my guy. Yeah, I'm metal like me too. Thinnest chromacatus. It's saltful though. Ooh, shiny version of yeah. I'm like the rose gold peach or like metal Mario from Mario Kart and stuff. I mean, whatever fits the bill more. Why? But no, it looks so freaking cute. And, because this is the alt, model, that I'm gonna be using for the photo shoots. I didn't realize so many people were going around and getting shit done. Like, I learned that Vienna... Was it Vienna? No, it was, fuck. Uh... Uh... Ugh. Oh, thoughts are hard, guys. Oh. Oh. It's trying. The only thing I have in my head right now, rubbing it ain't gonna help, but I know, like, you can have, like, static electricity that might zap it. If, like, with enough, like, friction, and it's just not... The monkey's flipping, but he ain't, there isn't anything much going on. That's alright, Corky, take care. Who's the new... It's not new, it's like an alt model kind of thing. It's the Batgirl. I have about much as many thoughts as that song. And you? I think I knew. All I know is it's like, it's a pre-existing, yeah, I don't know who, is playing the character, if you will. I couldn't remember the OG VTuber, but I didn't realize people were just getting, like, alts, almost, or kind of like AUs, or other versions of themselves made, or just fun things, like diving more into the roleplay side of stuff. Also, DT, hi! I'm gonna call you Darko. Sound like an enemy in Ninjago. It's kind of cool. I don't watch that, but I see it on TV sometimes. Yeah, like Tricky with Nouvelle. Didn't she make Nouvelle to get over her fear of spiders because she's terrified of them, and she thought role-playing as one would help, like, role-playing as a spider girl would... Yeah, it's kind of like how Joel's scared of a lot of, like, horror stuff, and he became a doll with his design because he's scared of, like, the old, like, porcelain dolls and all that jazz. Yeah. But, yeah, I was like, well, now I feel kind of, like, okay with what I'm doing, with the, other model and everything, because it's, like, it's basically just another version of myself, and I'm like, that's actually kind of cute. I feel so validated. The Gamma if Gamma wasn't scared of about fucking up everything. No, it's a very scary thing. Why would you feel not okay? Well, it's kind of like... I've established myself as this. Now I present to you new thing that doesn't really look like this, but is still this, but not this. Something different, but still previous thing, but different. It's like, what is it? What was the... Shy! Hello! And also, Batman Pro, thank you for the follow. What's the... What was it? I'm trying to remember the thing that Mom and Dad got told by the random Japanese lady when they lived in Japan. Hold on. I'll go shout at him. Give me a sec. What? Dad, what was that thing that Thailand?
We're all glass full of water and all these watches. Rolex, same but different.
There you go. I'm coming back. My dad said it was Thailand, not Japan. Ooh. Brain not braining Amaya's graduate. No, I'm not! And you guys are going back to school too. I'm gonna be teaching you stuff. Alright. What happened in Thailand? Basically, Dad said there was like this lady that was walking around with like a fish bowl filled with Rolex, and she was like Rolex, but not. Same, but different. It lives in my head rent-free. Same, but different. It's like that. Wrong country. It's okay. Listen, I remember information. What order it's in, ask, Al Numo. I think that's his name, the guy that does fucking Zelda. He doesn't fucking know. He just knows things exist. That's my timeline of events, the fucking Zelda lore. I don't think a hot take YouTubers now can change for model species as long as they don't move too far away from the overall vibe, you know? Exactly! It's also, like, kind of having your own, like, mini like universe built around things, because you know how like you have a lot of what do you want to call it, you know how you have like lore videos or like they release something and you see a lot of friends and stuff in them? Well, if you have like your own like listen, VTubing is just role-playing as your OC characters as adults. It really is. You get to like live that out and everything. It's a part of your brand. I'm getting Aldi done. Gotta have an AU or something I never went with. No, yet like basically like the design that I'm getting done is like I guess you'd say if never became streamer kind of like AU, like fucking 9 to 5, tired, done with life shit vibe. And Woody saw like the texture work that we were doing for it, and he goes, yes, I want to give her like a hot drink and like wrap a blanket around her and like tell her it's okay, like kind of vibes. Because I really fuck with it's Into the Night, that one lady's design that has the trench coat. Every time I see her, I'm like, oh, I love her. For Dragon Army model in the future. That would be really fun, I won't lie. If I ever get one, I don't know what it would look like. I have a really cute sketch from when I was like a little kitten of like a dragon army. Also, not a cool hi. The amount of iMouse, Sonar, and like Numi and other character personas, yeah. Also, Grass, hello, and Torsang, hello, welcome in. Call of the Night, thank you. I always forget the call part. I know it's something the night. Sebastian, hello, is like my brain sometimes DMs when you can. Oh, good, my guy. Oh, it's funny, The Spy Who Shagged Me. Dude, I haven't seen that in like so long. I think they had that on the TV the other day. Dragon Cat Kaiju is still the pipeline, just another kaiju design. I feel like if someone did design me as a dragon, though, I'd be like the fluffy creature thing from, what do you want to call it? Monster Hunter. The one that has the bubble. Ooh. Well, listen, we're getting a blood moon at some point as well. Also, if we get a total solar eclipse and it's like full-on blackout, I'm just assuming the world's gonna end or something's gonna happen to Australia. We're usually the first country to go in like apocalyptic situations. No one cares about us. It's either nuked or we're like the origin point of something. An interesting movie. I still will not forget the fact that, Totless made, like, a sound bite of me. And, like, you can have it as, like, a sound alert, I think, for, like, when you enter people's chats in Discord, or, like, Discord groups. And I was like, wait, what's this? It's me! And it's like, ah! Jump scare! Also, I know what you're doing with the stretch. I gotta I will stretch, but down here. I can't. Not. No. No. A few years we were down in South Wales in those blood red or orange moons. Dude, they look so fire, no pun intended. I'm wooing. No pun intended. Sickos! Listen, they were covered. You couldn't see anything. It's okay. Cat girls during solar eclipses. We shed all our hair all at once and we return to egg. And then when the sun comes back out, it returns, like a reverse werewolf. We keep our ears, though. We just go very fleshy for a little bit. It's a little bit embarrassing. Is indeed a sicko! Now she actually is ice cream, yes. Because of my job, the rail, I often get to see amazing night skies. I watch a plane fly between me and the brilliantly bright full moon. I like living out where I am because you can see so many stars in the sky, and I like looking up at the Milky Way. Like, it's nothing like living out in the outback, like, kind of, like, lack of light pollution, but it's really nice. Cap! One of my favorite artists in the entire world. Hello! How you doing? Welcome in! I had like 3 hours of sleep last night. I had a fat ass nap after the gym and like doing some other shit today. And 1 coffee and I'm just vibing. I was in a state of delirium all day. I was McLovin' it. You know when the cortisol hits and all of a sudden you're like, wow, I have energy to do things. And then you start to slow down, maybe have something to nibble on, and then you're like... Yeah, I hit that. Relatable. Are you still working on Velvet, by the way? Also, I love that the point emote. That's great. I don't have to go outside town very far before the light pollution goes away. Yeah, Yay! Hold on, I'll retweet it. I like giving you the reach you deserve. Especially after you got shadow banned for like the longest time. Okay. She's so pretty, dude. Are you gonna be selling that one at the cons and everything? Thank you, you're welcome. Hold on, I'll give you guys the link for it as well. Yep, hell yeah, brother. People were saying that you were looking for recommendations on like VTubers and stuff to like, if you, like merch, I think it was, to sell there as well. And I'm like, damn, I don't even know anyone. I couldn't think. I was like, man, I'm trying to think who would do like good numbers at a con. And I'm like, Nikkei's still pretty popular at the moment. What? But yeah, if you're new here, hello! I'm Ame Doll, your Necopolitan cat doll of all things wants to wear and wants to go. I'm usually 120% cute, but you can call me Nyame Doll too. I hope you have a lovely stay here if you plan on staying, but if you don't, you're more than welcome to go. I'm not gonna hold you prisoner just yet. I'm just kind of vibing right now. Oh, since you're here though, Cap, and people that are from Cap stream, the transition screen's kind of broken. Ever since OBS updated, I have to adjust the times and everything, but a little bit of a flashbang. Ta-da! I'm very proud of myself. For those that know me, oh, I should say don't know me, I did 5 years of like studying nutrition. Don't use my degree for anything besides some general advice when people ask me for it. So I was like, but what if I taught it? So I'm going to be teaching nutrition to people on stream and answering questions and everything that people ask me. I have like a whole setup. No, you can't draw peanuts on your board. You do not have permission to draw. Fantasy, thank you for the follow as well. And Miro, thank you for the follow. So I even like, wait, there you go. I have it set up. I'm gonna get my old Wacom set up. The good old Wacom Bamboo from like 2009 or whatever, whenever it came out. Set up so I can like use it as like a drawing pad on a whiteboard. And I can write stuff and explain stuff and do equations or I like doing layman term explanations because even the big complicated biology stuff gets my brain all like, ugh. Wasn't my strongest part, but I absorbed the information. There was just too many research papers to read in between all of that. Yeah, and drew a cool S. Fuck. I'm gonna draw it backwards. Panic, panic, panic. She knows! No, don't take a picture of my S. Gluefoot, hi, Drew. I remember the bamboo. I still have it. I hope it works because I got my other art pad that I use for casual drawing and like in the craft room, and then I just want to use. I never threw it out. I thought I'm never gonna fucking use it again. You may as well just get rid of it. And it's like, wow. Thanks, younger Ame, for holding on to things like a hoarder and never getting rid of it because, oh, maybe one day you'll use it. Who fucking knows? And yeah, it's gonna be good. It'll be good. I'm very excited. I also have a thing set up, where is it? That, it's kind of broken, but, oh. So when people ask a question, everyone pops up, so it lets me know that someone wants to ask something. I'm really happy with it. It was, we'll be writing a bachelor of these. Thesis about medical communications, really on how people don't understand medical professionals. No! That's actually great, Colo, because medical professionals, it's fucking hard. A lot of them don't know how to talk to the patient, and I won't lie, I got my, when I had to do, like, the whole, like, communicate, like, a patient communications class, it was, like, my final year or something, I got past that because of family shit that was happening. I basically failed that entire thing, because I couldn't get half the work done due to stress, and I was like, ma'am, and she's like, I don't fucking care, Ame, you know what you're doing, I'm just going to pass you. I was like, thank you. She's like, I would literally not even expect you to finish your degree at this point. And I'm like, you know what, cool. So I passed that, but I excel in layman's terms. So if I need to explain it to someone, I usually can in a way that doesn't sound like absolute fucking nonsense. And if it still sounds like nonsense, I gotta backpedal and try again. I returned during Camus, the disconnect threw me off. Yeah, the disconnect threw me off as well. Also, the fact that I felt scammed when I bought the bamboo, and it was like, light up display screen. Oh my god, I'll be able to see the image. Oh, it just has lights. Listen, I'm good at explaining to dumbasses because I'm a dumbass, and I was always the kid that, like, I'd be in the doctor's office, doctor would say something to me, and I'd look at my mum, and she'd be like, I'll break it down for you. It's like, I don't know what the fucking doctor man just said to me. Those were a lot of big words. It helps that she worked in the medical field, so, like, you know. I had a session helping people build confidence to talk to their general practitioner. I know, because it's scary, because there's always the, well, they're a professional, so if I ask them questions, they might think I'm dumb. Or, like, maybe it's something I should know, and because I don't, they'll, like, look down on me for it. Like, that's why I don't like a lot of nutritionists and dietitians, because it's like, oh, well, you're doing this for, you should have kind of, like, known. Or it's like, we had, like, one patient, example where it was like, this lady was like, I'm really good with my diet. I don't eat snacks kind of, like, often and stuff like that. But then they got her to write down her daily diet, and it's like she was sneaking in biscuits here and there. Like, she'd walk to the pantry and grab one without, like, and she didn't realize that kind of, like, counted towards, like, why she was, like, gaining weight. And it's like, some nutritionists or dietitians will treat people lesser because it's like, well, you should have known that eating the biscuit every time you went to the pantry, like, some people just don't. It's very, anything medical or anything where you're put in a position of power over someone that you're treating, it makes the patient always feel uncomfortable. Because it's like, this person's a professional. I don't know shit. And that's why, like, I see a naturopath, and she's a dietitian, and when I talk to her, she talks to me on a very ground level, and we throw around ideas and everything for my situation, because she's like, oh, I never thought of it that way, and it's like, she's able to communicate with me on a level that she can't with her patients, because we understand both, like, we're both from the same field. Don't need ice cream for all the meals of the day. Scribbles down notes. That's a good one. Well, I'll let you guys in on a secret. Aya's being really good. She hasn't done the thing with her paws in like the longest time. Touch wood, I know, but like I'm so proud of her. She went the entire day yesterday without her coat on, and she didn't have to have her feet wrapped up today when I left the house. So I think she's getting, like, I think she's getting to a point where I can trust her, and that she doesn't have to be wrapped up, when I leave the house, because usually I have to, for those that don't know, she gets, oversized socks put on her feet, and I have to tie them on with bandages so they don't fall off, so she just can't get to herself, because it puts her off of walking around. But now she's gonna be able to, like, I'm sure cone's still staying on while I'm not home, but just less, like, stress for her. You want your client to be comfortable, and the other, some people really need a wake-up call. Yeah, I always found, at least from those that I've worked with in general, women prefer to be coddled a little bit, and a more softer way of, like, explaining things nutritionally. Guys, it's like, just tell me the truth, man. Am I gonna fucking die if I drink another cola? Do I need a cold turkey that shit? Like, I really like Coca-Cola, but, like, should I just stop? It's like, yeah, maybe soda's not that good for you. Probably, you'd really benefit if you just stopped. Proud of Gabriel's old doggo. I felt, like, really good the other day, because Dad was like, you know, Ame, if I was in your situation with, like, Aya's stuff, I would have given up. He's like, the fact you didn't, I'm still just flabbergasted. And he's like, you should be proud of yourself. And I'm like, if I didn't do it, no one would have. If we just got rid of her, someone else would have just gotten rid of her, and it would have been a cycle of she's forever getting passed on because no one wants to deal with her bullshit. And I'm like, I don't want her to be in pain. Remarkably disciplined, they'll carry through many struggles. It's gonna have to. It's gonna fucking have to. Some of the greatest pet owners. Dude, I lost my shit with her a couple of times, but that wasn't really her fault. That was just the frustration of two steps, one step forward, two steps back. Someone had to bite the bullet. It's best her mom does. It sucks, but it does. Exactly. Also, let me scroll back up just in case I missed something. Holistic medications, anyone? Are they the voodoo herbs? There's like, naturopaths fall into the same category as chiropractors. They've done the studies, they're qualified, they know their chemistry and all that other shit. But some are just dodgy. Some of them literally can give you the worst fucking advice. But some of them also know what they're fucking doing. It's really just the bad ones give the good ones a bad name. One rotten apple ruins the bunch kind of stuff. Also, let me scroll back up. Anyone who claims one specific solution to everything is selling. Yeah, they're selling their own crap. Like, also, herbal stuff is, like, in comparison to, like, a clinical medication, or like, say, like, what's a good example? Fucking, like, a Panadol, ibuprofen, like, pain relief, like, the actual, like, chemical stuff. It's usually one of those things where it's not instant either, and it's like you have to, like, dose yourself over a period of time to see any, like, effects, and then it's like, if people consider it doesn't work because it takes longer to take effect than other things would. It's like people who take, there's, like, turmeric tinctures you can take for pain relief, for inflammation, that, you have to build up in your, like, body for it to, like, take full effect over time. It's like CBD oil. If any of you have to take, that for pain relief, it's not instant, it's like you have to, like, dose yourself over a period of time for it to, like, last. Authority tend to come off pretentious and condescending. Yeah, that's why I didn't like working with a lot of the girls in my classes for nutrition, because it was like, y'all sound like assholes. My longest ever, my favorite. Hi, Blank! My doctor did not bullshit me and say he didn't know what was wrong. He said we need to do tests. Yeah. I think if you were something. Yes, thank you, Trap. I appreciate that. I think I saw that this morning. Thank you. I was mobile, so when I was like in Lena's chat this morning, so I wasn't like able to like see everything everyone was saying to me. But I was so glad I could pop in. What is it? Is New Zealand? What time does she stream for herself? Because I can't remember if New Zealand is like ahead of me or behind me time-wise. It's like me for real, for real. I mean, I try to be healthy minded, but like now and then. No, yeah, like, again, like, if you can moderate yourself with like drinking like soda and stuff, you're one of those people that, yeah, it's fine. You're literally doing like fuck all in comparison to things you could be doing. Mindful what goes in, yeah. At least they're not dealing with a fucking jungle python. You're allowed to have stress out, true. Himself in the past few months, he literally walked in tonight and claw ripped out. Ah! Oh, brain cells fighting for third place. Some animals are just accident prone. Country music. That's alright, Ravager. Speaking of which, Ayame! Come here, Sugar Booger. We're talking about you. Yes, we are. We're talking about how beautiful you are and how good you've been. Honestly, my saving grace with her was giving her CBD oil. Literally, her schizo behavior is gone. Her and Riri were playing in the backyard the other day and running around and chasing each other, and she wasn't spitting around in the grass to get to her booty. I was like, oh my god. Or at least to like scratch the back of her feet. Like she used to try. She's chillin', man. She's fucking chillin'. Same with Kyra's. My Kyra doc is a big brother and he knows what he's doing. He fixed me more times than he can count with injuries and yeah, like, my Kyra that I go see, he knows that I dislocate like crazy and he'll always be like, alright, we'll check your ribs, we'll check your hips, your lower back, all this, that, and the other, and he uses that gun thingy. I love the gun thingy, that, like, the clicky one that they, like, push into, like, pressure pots and, like, use it. He does that on my jaws to release my jaws. I'm trying to get Kuru to go to one, which she fucking refuses. Very stuck in her ways. Can't force anyone to do nothing. With quack hires. Yeah, I've had that as well. Like, I had one guy that was kind of shit at it, and he did my back, and I was like, man, I feel worse. Never saw him again. Trying to expect instant returns on investments. That's true as well, not sure, yeah. It's considered to be not proper medical science, but it's something that really does help. Yeah, and chiropractors are taught the exact same thing that a lot of medicine people are taught when going through university or college. It's not like they're, like, cheap or, like, dodgy guys. Some of them just happen to be dodgy because they fucking, like, didn't give a shit about, like, doing things properly. But again, that's a lot of people. Like, I know nurses that are absolutely dog shit at their job. And it's like, oh, now I know why the hospital is considered, if you want to die, go there, you know? What are we doing today? Oh, how are you doing today? I'm vibing. I had like 3 hours of sleep. I literally got up, I think, at like 3 a.m. I woke up at like 1, was like, I'm gonna fucking die. Kind of was in and out of sleep until 2. And then I was like, I woke back up, went to the bathroom, went back to bed, and was like, ooh, the heat is gonna kill me. And then decided, you know what? Maybe this is the time that I need to get. Maybe I should just accept the fact that I'm not going to fall back asleep no matter what I do. And I just got out of bed. I was like, you're 2 hours ahead. Oh, okay. So I'm like catching up with like things. You think she might be in some pain? She technically was, my dog, if you were talking about before, because, like, the exposed skin from, initially, just ripping all the hair off her feet, but she's fine now. How old is she now? My doggo, she's 3 years. What is it? This year she'll be 4. I gave some break out my carbonization machine. I was thinking of getting one for Dad because he loves Gamer Subs Kuru being obstinate. Never. Nah, I'm fine with Kuru being like that. My mum was exactly the same. It was always because she was in like the medical industry. Yeah, she worked in like clinics and everything and stuff like that. So she was very much medication, doctor, traditional, like, well, not traditional, but like, you know, like pharmacy, like, this is what works. And it was like, okay, I get it. I can recommend all I want, but I know you'll only listen to me when I say I told you so. So I'm used to people like that. I know how to manage it. If we start about making me panic at the dislocate, yeah! Or missing ribs. I had a 6-hour round trip the past day with no major hiccups. Hell yeah! Is she not melting? I'm actually melting right now. I keep shifting in my seat because the amount of sweat dripping down my legs is fucking ridiculous. It's not even overly hot. It's just like if you have any part of your body that's not receiving any like circulating air, you just begin to sweat. Yeah, I feel like I'm in like the fucking Southeast Asia, dude. The humidity is bad today. I'm grooming their skin until they're bleeding raw. No, yeah, like, Hawk, that's what I noticed with Aya. She overgrooms herself by accident as well. I think it's just a stress thing and she doesn't realize she's nibbling so hard because Shiba coats are quite, like, thick and coarse. So when she nibbles herself, it's relatively fine. When she nibbles Riri, it's relatively fine. When she nibbles my cat, she screams. She's like, ma'am! 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 See, I thought it was just the skin allergies, Morton, but she does it to the cat and the other dog as well, so I don't think she realizes what she's doing. I think she's just used to that, like, level of, like, intensity for herself that she thinks it's normal for everyone else. But she doesn't nibble as hard as she used to, but she's still a nibbler. Could be a little bit of both, yeah. But her skin looks so nice. It's not red anymore. It makes me really happy. I should moisturize her pores again, but I don't want to do it while it's like hot. I'd rather her skin be a little bit dry than moisturized and uncomfortable. A snake, a salmon. Yeah. Ooh. Allergies, but some miracle cure for some bullshit has no correlation. It's really common people find this. Oh yeah, like I guess an example could be like for like miracle cure, like random like correlation. I had dealt with Raynaud's for a really long time, like lack of blood flow to my hands and everything. And I was like, I don't understand what's wrong. Really fucking, like, and I'd get, like, chilblains, which were extremely painful, and I found, like, some random cream from Russia that, like, worked, but you had to put it on before, like, you had a reaction kind of thing. And just one day, I changed one thing in my diet, and they just went away. I was like, what? And I haven't had it since. And it's, like, been over 12 months, and I'm like, what? And I'm like, well, I guess I was missing something. If I'm on a single year in nutrition and studying becoming a massage therapist, so it's relatively related to being holistic. Massage therapists are really good for that kind of stuff as well. A little lymphatic drainage and nutrition information can correlate with each other because of like blocked nodes and ways to flush out your system when you have like a buildup of like nasty shit that just can't get out. I used to see a massage therapist, and she was very much into all that kind of stuff. The only reason I don't see her anymore is because she moved, I think, interstate for, like, family stuff. What did you change? Started eating raw egg yolk. I was like, fuck it, we bowl! Because I was using it as, like, a dip for, like, meat. And then I was like, wait, everything just went away. What? I don't know if it's like a choline thing or whatever is in the raw egg yolk. But it worked. No, I can't explain to you why, I just did. Just make sure to take excellent care of your hands and wrists in massage therapy. Yeah, massage therapy is really good for hands and wrists as well, especially like with pressure points. People say that pressure point stuff is bullshit, but like, man, the fucking like Chinese hand stuff, they're onto something, man, I swears. Maybe any treatment you weren't getting enough of. That's what I was thinking, like, for the longest time. But, like, I used to eat eggs cooked, and then I just was like, fuck it, cut out the egg white, and, just eat the egg yolk raw, and all of a sudden I'm fine. Masseuse that destroys your hands and wrists. Oh, yeah, as the masseuse, yeah, you gotta be really, really careful. So, yeah, you're limited, I'm limited in knowledge, nutritionally at least. Yeah, cooking can remove some nutrients. Yeah, biodegradation. Vegetables, it makes things more bioavailable. Meats and other things, it makes them less bioavailable. A little bit of something, something. We're already talking about fun stuff. A fool loses money is soon parted, so why not when will Big Philly loses money? Also Top Gun, the year of the follow. Are you Top Gun, for Uma Musume, or Top Gun, because you like Top Gun? Also Gluefoot, oh, and Mary, thank you for the follow. And Fantasy Roblox, thank you for the follow. Oh, if you don't follow Cat, please do, by the way. I'm sorry, I kind of spaced out on that. My music's a bit loud on my end, so I'm not hearing notifications. No, acupuncture 2 weeks before wrestling tournament, and I did wonders for my right knee. See, acupuncture's super scary for me because it can either go really well or really not well. Like, there was one guy I watched on YouTube a while ago. He's like, yeah, I got acupuncture on my shoulder, fucking best thing I ever did. And then I was supposed to go for a follow-up, and I went and did that, and then the follow-up is what fucked me up because they hit a nerve. And I was like, damn. He's like, I'd been dealing with this pain for years, and now I got another pain that I'm dealing with. And I'm like, that's fucked up. That's fucked up, man. It's like you thought you were winning, and now you're not. Every use with massage have periods for strength from being a dancer. Ooh, hell yeah! Being a dancer sounds like so much fun. Chicken, do not chicken sashimi. I swear to God, one of y'all fuckers last night, when we ended stream, said, haha, I still eat margarine, and she didn't get to see me saying that. I got my fucking eyes on you. You were red. Your username's red. That's all I saw. Don't make me bring out the butter and fucking cover you in it. I'll fucking fight your ass. That was a pain. Ken loved it, but seriously, I'm in agony right now. Don't make me do it. I'll fucking do it. You can just start eating a liver raw and become the liver queen. Didn't that guy get called out for, like, being roided and stuff and, like, pushing, like, fake shit? I don't like people like that because they give me a bad name when I recommend doing stuff. It's like, oh, thanks, guy, that kind of, like, glorified and, like, glorified? Made it seem more than what it was. Wait. Please don't eat margarine! You can't break down the linoleic acid in it! I choked on my drink. I didn't know he threatened anyone. That's crazy. I thought he just got called out for selling bullshit. Oh, I said chicken sashimi from Popeyes. Bro, the Adelaide Oval specialized in chicken sashimi until I said otherwise. Zap, hi! How you doing? Yeah, he went fucking ballistic. That water has bones in it. It does, actually. Rattle, rattle. But no, I mean... As someone, hands up kind of energy, as someone that has eaten raw meat before, you do not do it unless, one, you really need to, because if you have a histamine intolerance that's that bad, it's really sometimes your only solution for things. But I'm always like, please freeze it for at least 2 weeks beforehand to kill any, like, thing that might be in it. I do never recommend it for the average individual. It's not really a good idea unless you know what you're doing, especially when your stomach acid isn't built up for digesting raw meat like it used to be. A lot of people just don't have the acid in their stomach to break down any parasites or like possible nasties, and it just opens you up to a whole world of fucking hurt. Yeah. Who in the first is eaten on the desert island? Which chat are we eating first? I don't know, man. Listen, you guys can try and eat me, but it'll be like eating fucking crickets. We might be in the apocalypse already. The horses are eating each other already, or at least guys built like a horse. Wait, what? Even if you know, Australian healthcare goes to public and private healthcare, especially in hospitals. Well, there's a hospital in Florida. Hold on, I gotta catch up. What's this one? That went, oh, hold on. You should look up a story on my whole hospital originally went from like private ownership. They were transitioning to public. Why? Because they had some fuck ups with stuff involving a baby. Oh my god! Went through 3 owners in 9 years and was due to having many patient deaths from malpractice, mostly heart attacks, and this was a major heart. Yeah, because a lot of the... If you want me to be real, it's because a lot of the... at least this is from my experience with my mom working in a hospital. A lot of the malpractice has to do with importing nurses and doctors that don't work very well with the patients and don't communicate properly. And then there's like language barriers, or it's like they've been taught a different way overseas. So like the things that we're taught here are a little bit different. And then people get confused over things. And then next thing you know, people are using the wrong measurements for like injecting people with stuff. And then it causes a lot of issues and people fucking die. And it's like, oh no! Never forget the horror story of like my dad telling me like one of his like mates had like he had like a fucking clot in his arm or something, so they were like they gave him like an IV drip and everything because he wasn't doing fucking well, and it like kind of released it or whatever was in his arm, and basically whatever they like the needle they stuck in his arm fucking shot out, and so did like because it loosened the blockage and that came out as well. Fucking blood everywhere. And the nurse at the time panicked, and she was a new nurse, and used his shirt to clean up the blood. Use my code and check out, because I want my own cup. Yes, I does. I mean, clot walk. I mean, they did get the clot out. I guess that's pretty good, but it's not proper practice to clean up blood with someone's belongings. Okay. Paleo is also fantastic for the average individual. Paleo and Mediterranean are like what I consider peak for like the general person. Keto if you want to like go a little bit further into it, but I never recommend carnivore for people unless they want to dedicate themselves to that. Because the only way I can describe like the diet is like you stick to it, or it's like adding that fucking like sodium shit into water. Like if you like go back to your regular diet every now and again, fire in the water, fire in the water. It shouldn't be on fire. Thanks, nurse friend. Hour and a half. Yep, yeah, I'm just here to fucking yap and chop and shit. Me. And didn't you know you could get a clot in your cock? Yeah, that's terrifying. You think they're just kidney stones. No. What the is fire? Why? Because I drank the other commit to the bit or else, yeah. Horses eating each other is an uncommon saying because the phenomenon of seeing horses nomming on each other is a bizarre and infrequent event, even among rivals. I wonder if the horses fall into the deer category of things where they're opportunistic carnivores, where they'll eat things if they have the opportunity to, or it's like a lack of availability of the grassy stuff. JoJo reference. Oh, the macaroni thing. Man. Well, are you gonna play Carousel Theater? Ooh, cool. I'm not gonna lie, with all this like health talk, I read that as cortisol, and I was like, no, Yeshka. Oh, was there in? I think I watched the thing for this the other day. No, this is a different game. I might play it. It looks good. Kind of cool. For a sec, I thought it was actually like idle game. It's very much not an idle game. Looks dope. Eat a baby chicken, they'll 100%. Yeah, they'll nom on that shit. Elk and moose definitely are. Those things are terrifying. We'll choose meat if available. Yes. I very much enjoy those videos of like cats trying to eat pizza or yogurt though, and the person's just holding their head back and like. Like earlier today, Dad made himself like some food. And he's like, I go to the bathroom, and he put his plate over on the countertop off of like the dining room table. And I was in the kitchen like drinking some water, and I watched Riri trot his way over to the dinner table, put his paws up on the dinner table and scan the area like. And I was like, what are you doing, mister? Ah, it's not for you. And he hopped down. And when Dad came back, I'm like, it was a good thing you moved your plate, because the moment you were gone, he trotted his way over, ready to see if he could steal some sausages. He is smart. He's incredibly intelligent. It was very cute today, though, when I had them in the car when I was driving around, because I thought it would probably be better to, like, take them with me than leave them in the house where it was humid. Because at least I could have the windows down while I was driving. And he had decided to squeeze himself between both the front chairs and kind of, like, stand on, like, the place where you put your drinks. And I'm like, buddy, you're in the way of me, like, braking the car if I need to and, like, shifting gears. You gotta go back. And he just very gently put his paw on my arm and looked at me, and I'm like, don't play this game with me. I'm like, you're going in the back. You're not coming up here. Your car is a manual, y'all. Reminded me of my pet bird. Also, NG, hi, how you doing? Gotta love your car. True here. Stop barking, Nia. Stop barking. There, she was literally designed to play games with you. Dude, He's still in his bitey phase, so he likes to grab and, like, show me around to places. I actually learnt something, recently that apparently, there's a difference between domesticated dogs and, wolf dogs, or, like, wolves in general. Domesticated dogs actually used to use their mouth as, like, a hand, so they'd, like, take you around and do things, like, or, like, show, like, either people and or other animals to, like, come with them, like, to certain areas. And, wolves or wolf dogs will still, like, if someone owns them, they'll, like, gently hold their, like, arm or hand in their mouth and, like, drag them around. Oh, no! Aww. I know we can pass on our germies to animals, but I think you're okay. I don't know if COVID, can, infect animals. I think they just become carriers. Maybe they're going out in sympathy for you. Yeah, so bite a rope and give the other side of rope to play with the doggos. It's so cute, though. Like, I didn't realize, and, like, the Shibis, or at least my Shibis will do it sometimes. But, the lady that I bought them from, she said that they're considered ancient dogs, so they still kind of have, like, their old mannerisms and everything. It is zoonotic, though. That's usually from animals to people. Ah! That's what the people at the RSPCA told me when I bought Satcha, or, like, when we got her initially. They're like, there's a possibility that, like, her nose stuff will transmit to you. But it's highly unlikely. I was like, oh, great! Who knows? Maybe that's why I'm tired all the time. Maybe my immune system is getting pummeled by cat snot. I like to feel that I'm, built and, defined by the environment. I was raised in these trenches. As likely how SIV became HIV. Really? I didn't know that. Just carriers but lower their immune system and catch something else. Yeah. You're a cat girl, so it makes sense. Also true. Turns out eating apes is a bad fucking idea. Yeah, or I just usually eating a wild animal in that day isn't a good idea, no. So like MEV1 in contagion, it has a chance to jump transmission of another species if permitted. I'm always scared about that shit. That one movie where like it's like the bat dropping into the pig feed and then the guy shakes the dude's hands not after washing his hands properly after handling the meat. That fucking movie scares me. I hate that movie. I don't like it, no. Crohn disease, yay! Well, in parts of Africa, people need to make do with bushmeat. That's true. Any and all viruses. That's literally called Contagion. Good movie. I did not like it. Oh, mutate and across any animals. I will make a roadkill sandwich and no one can stop me. I'm not scared of rabies. Man. I mean, would you get rabies if you cooked the meat properly? Probably. I don't know. We don't deal with rabies here, so I don't know if there's like things against it and whatnot. No. That's just Kobe. You will be missed, man. This rabies virus ain't shit. Catches Ebola. Sorry, all I could think of was like, damn, this shit's spicy. It fucking straight up melted my insides, man. How to make the hottest hot sauce in the world. A sprinkle of Ebola. You'll straight up shit your insides out. I just drink it. I'm scared of women, but I talk to them. You know what? Valid. I think I saw like that. Oh, thank you for the hype train, by the way. I just noticed that. That one video, it makes me incredibly uncomfy to see videos of people like actually dying. But it was like a scientific, like a video where they had like this guy like strapped down and everything. He like contracted rabies and they were studying like what it did to people. And it straight up like messes with your ability to swallow water. It's something to do with like the fear of like choking and like the fluids and stuff like that. And I was like, interesting, but not really organism, more like a malevolent protein. They're like, hey, how would you like your life and your day and your life absolutely fucking ruined by this one little wriggly guy that gets into your immune system? That'd be fucking crazy, wouldn't it? Hydrophobia, yeah. That's something kind, just not fucking strange. I think they're really interesting as well, too, though, because, like, you can just straight up, like, change, like, immune systems, like, to, like, benefit you as well, like, given the right, like, protein or, like, a virus, like, introduction. Like, I still think it's fascinating that we can inoculate ourselves by having chickenpox parties. Like, against chickenpox. I didn't realize smallpox and chickenpox were different. But, like, you can do that kind of thing. Like, we used to have that here. I don't know if people still do it anymore. Where, like, if someone gets chickenpox, everyone, like, goes and, like, hangs out. And, like, smallpox is way worse. Okay. I'm going to assume it's kind of like shingles. It's horrifying. Okay. Though pretty much eradicated. That's still a thing. Okay. A lot of words, things are arbitrary, so you're gonna have, like, stuff like viruses which straddle the definition of alive. Yeah. It's like flu vaccine is, weakened flu yeah, it, like, slightly inoculates you against it. Or at least the localized, or whatever, like, strain of it is available to you where you are. So if you travel overseas, you'll still pick up, like, whatever. Because it's like, I was inoculated against this strain, not the strain that I'm being exposed to currently, so now I have the sniffles. Wait, it's like the Black Death? Holy shit, I don't know that. Those parties aren't so much a thing anymore. Oh. Chickenpox is kind of eradicated. Shingles is the worst version. Yeah, it's like, I think if you don't get chickenpox when you're a kid, and then you get, then you're more likely to get shingles as an adult, and then it hurts more, and it makes you more sick. Just turbo murder shingles. Holy shit. If you've had chickenpox. I thought you had a lower chance of getting shingles if you had chickenpox. I thought it was the other way around. It's still terrifying to science too. Used to invite people over to homes that were no one's homes for a real friend anymore. You know what? That's also a thing. You're so right about that. The turbo on the side parasite that makes you. Oh, hold on. When I put the part it's into water to spread into drinking water. Really? I know the cordyceps that infect bugs make them crawl up on really tall places on branches and just sprout and shit. It's apparently when bugs see other bugs doing that are infected, they'll run away from them, and I'm like, that's kind of cool that they know that there's something wrong with them. Like, fucking Steve up there, yeah, he's been getting a lot of sunlight recently, just been hanging out by himself up there on that fucking branch, think something's wrong with him. Yeah, maybe we shouldn't go near him, yeah, he's kind of fucked. Yeah, I reckon he got one of them cordyceps in his head, yeah, it's fucked, mate. Yeah, yeah, that's some bad news, mate. Yeah, we gotta fucking go. Yeah, I don't even gotta. Yeah, let's not talk to Steve anymore. It's fucking gone, man. Wait, what? No, I'm 5'5". I'm not under no. Me, I am above average height to a woman. Actually, how dare you? Guinea worm. Wow. When you weren't fully. Wow. I'm tall, I swears. I wouldn't be like 90% legs if I wasn't tall. Or maybe I'd just be like the Miku with the bowl for a head and just all legs. It's true. I'm not short. How dare you? 4'11" is the magic number. Almost 5 foot, but not quite there yet. I'm not 3. Just because I'm spinning and I'm small while I'm spinning, like the Aline thingy she sent me, doesn't mean I'm always that small. Seems about 2 pineapples tall. My good name is being slandered with the use of pineapples. Hope everyone has been having. Yeah, I hope you've all been having a good day, and you didn't feel like I did earlier. Dude, when I was writing the shipping and everything for you guys, I think I fucked up Snoop's package like twice. I was like, like I signed everything, I got it all done, and then I looked at it and I looked down and I saw that I missed the card that I'd written Snoop. And I was like, fuck, so I had to rip it open like an animal and then repackage it and then almost resealed it without the letter in it and again, and I was like, I'm so tired. I don't need a booster seat. No, I do not. My day filled with sleeping and I watched Nags finished Dispatch earlier. Oh, that's one thing as well. I might actually finally be able to hang out with Nags now that I'm doing morning streams and stuff because that's his time zone. And usually he is not on when I start streaming. Than me, you're only 5'5" tall and the same size of a French dictator. Yeah, people were like he was short. Apparently he wasn't. And Napoleon was a tall man, or at least just not as tall as most men, but he was still pretty tall. Is a banger? Is it a song? Napoleon was above average for the year. Napoleon was average height. Man, imagine being like a leader and stuff of like a country or whatever, and then everyone just remembers you for being short man with the tummy ache. Like, that's fucked up. Isn't that why he always had his hand in his like jacket? Oh, the Teto from Another Vocaloid. Gotcha. Because he like had like upset tummy. He had a little bit of an IBS. They roasted his ass while he was alive. They're so mean! Hey, he's royal guard was told though. Ah. British propaganda. Like tea. What do you mean this tastes good? Jack! A habit of hiring tall, strong men probably oiled up too. He is French. You know what? That's so valid though. Well, yeah, everything outside France hated Napoleon. He was a menace. Yeah. I like Rasputin because they had the song Rah Rah Rasputin, lover of the Russian queen. Da -nya 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 -nya. Oh, the 5% of the US was 6'2", which was tall for the time. Yeah, I remember watching a documentary a while back where they were going through, like, I think it was, like, old, like, buildings and stuff from, like, England and whatever, and the doorways were smaller because people were just, like, you know, not exactly eating the nutrition off all the time, so they weren't growing to be very tall, and everyone was short. I like Napoleon, he's a wrench international. I like the ice cream. Totally that is because more nutrition food. Yeah, more nutritious foods and vitamin D availability and people knowing that sunlight is good for you. Have you been, how have you been sorry. Sir Ame, have you been having a good few days? Is it work for the past 3? If I had to be real with you, I was pretty close to having a straight up crash out and I've been kind of spiraling, but I'm also like, this is the grief process. You're gonna have to learn to fucking lock in and deal with it. And I'm like, wah! So apart from that, I'm doing okay. Hot girl spiral, guitar. Sorry, I'm going through my character building arc. I'm currently the main character to an anime. I had the death of a parent, so like, I gotta fucking lock in and work on my anime girl arc. It has been chill here for a bit, but I gotta get going. That's alright, Trap, you chill, dude. You go fucking rest and whatnot. I sleep during daylight hours. You should get yourself one of them red dots. I was thinking of getting one of those, like, standing or wall ones. Just to help with, like, my hip, because I heard that it can help with, like, scar tissue, and after I found out, like, from injury that my right hip is, like, mostly scar tissue, I'm like, maybe I should invest in one of thems. We are the support cast, it's true. Gaia, I know! Look in and deal with it to an extent, but also, you know, your limited work on it. Yeah. It's just one of those things. I'm running around in circles like, you can't, your whole life can't stop. You gotta keep going. Being a little fucking sad ass bitch ain't gonna fix everything 24/7. And I'm like, oh, being a sad ass bitch 24/7 isn't gonna fix it. So I'm like, wham, must be productive. Can't let it get the better of me. Wham. It's just one of those things. No, I can't climb the mountain. She'll bulldoze over it. I have been known to brute force things, yes. The Death Forest exam arc. Dude, actual. And I mean, alive, the villain just hiding, protect you from God. Anime plot 101. That'd be crazy. That would be one hell of a twist. The day that I fucking die, I actually have to go into a JRPG fight with God would be fucking wild. So I read your tags. Knuckles crack. Shit. Oh, Limp Bizkit there, Lamel. I don't think I've actually watched them before. I'm putting money on Ame winning that one. Fuck it. No cat girls allowed. We're already considered an abomination to humanity. You think he'd accept us? Damn. Listen, that's why people like us while, like, we're on Earth and everything. We get catgirl privilege here, not up there, man. No, like, second-class citizens. Not even. Is God. Entering God arc. Checks out, I'll be any girl that opposes this catgirl. Do it now! I'm not a false idol, I swear. Hold on. That does remind me. I did not expect this to get as much traction as it did. I was hurting for, like, pictures for a while there. I just started locking in. I was on, like, Giphy or whatever that website was called. Or, like, Tenor. I was, like, a VTuber with cat ears. I was finding all kinds of shit. I even found, bloody Minnie when she wasn't Minnie. I wanted to share it with her, but I was like, girl's probably asleep right now. It is a 2. It is not 11, it is 2. I can do basic edition, at least I hope so. On Twitter this morning, who's that? The forbidden one. That would be Rushia. I was tossing up whether I should put her on there, but I'm like, you know what? She returned to Cat. That is Kako Crony, yeah. Then we got Catgirl Bao, we got Catgirl Subaru, we got Catgirl Evil, we got Catgirl Fruit, we got Catgirl Suki, we got Catgirl Henya, we got Catgirl Bebo, Catgirl Hosho, Catgirl Crony, Catgirl Roboko, Catgirl Saraway, Vivi. Yeah, we got a lot of, I got Shuzuki in there. I always pronounce her name wrong. I never remember how it's written. Yeah, I was like, I was trying to find everyone that I could. I want to do this again one day, but have, like, it even multiplied. Shari spotted. Dude, the fact that I managed to get one of both Ironmouse and Zentreya, I was, like, locked in. Siri Mother 3 and Cottontail, all these 1 week cackles. I know, shaking my head. shaking my, also a Vienna, Vienna, that's a way to say her name. Where is it? I didn't realize, Vienna had her own version too. Also, Shears is sharing the little, like, that's so cute. I didn't even think of adding these two. I'll have to add them to the new one when I do it in the future. Ooh. Hold on. And then... yeah, I like how some people responded as well, like, hey, wait, that's me! Yeah, there we go. There was, like, a Vienna one, too. And there's a cat girl porcelain. Yeah! There's cat girl porcelain, because he put the ears on once, so now he has to, like, live with it. And, like, Sinner had cat ears, so when she played Stray... so it was, like, literally anyone and everyone that I could think of that's at some point had cat ears on their model. The loot energy could melt kneecaps. I've actually talked to Cotton before. The first thing she asked me to do upon meeting her was dox myself. She was like, oh my god, Amma, you live in Australia? I'm like, yeah, I live out in the countryside. There's, like, a lot of, like, just dirt and grass and, like, fields and shit. And she's like, can you, like, take a picture, like, outside your house for me? Like... woman... I literally drove, like, a little bit away and took a picture, because I'm like, listen, I was like, listen, girl, I ain't taking right outside my house. Sending coordinates to the house. She's gonna get the fucking geoguessr dude on my ass. With the house number and street. Yeah, you know, just for convenience. You're so right, Morton. Just to know where to go to kidnap you. So true. Really, just like you showed her this image and Cotton was like, dox yourself. No! We're gonna put your post box in frame. Ciao. Nah, she's really sweet. I like Cotton. She's a very busy woman though, so I haven't had much of a chance to hang out with her before, but the little, like, interactions I've had with her, she's delightful. Take a picture, just take a picture of your house, street number, and satellite image. Yeah, make sure you get those fucking, like, stars in the picture, dude. Like, do it at night so I can at least, like, chart, like, your location via, like, the position of the stars you can see. Nick her ears and choke it. Thank you for that, by the way. I felt so bad for Sentinel. Sentinel was, like, after I was, like, putting, like, some of the girls on there, Sentinel was sending ones of, like, what, girls that I'd already added on there, and I'm like, how do I tell them? I go back to her VODs 3 years. You're fine. I was like, I was trying to remember everyone that had a cat ears toggle. People are fucking insane. The internet located Shia LaBeouf's flag on it. Wasn't it like they figured out like where he was because the flag, and then the plane like that was like flying over like the streaky lines they left behind. Bullet Colb, hi, how you doing? Like 3 times. Yeah. Lotion. Back in my day, we had classes. We had internet security classes about not posting identifiable images on the internet. Like, don't wear your school uniform and take a picture in it, or don't take a picture in your neighborhood and post it on the interwebs, or have like your street sign in the fucking image. Yeah, it's not a good idea. That wasn't a thing yet. We had the special treatment with my primary school. We had the whole, like, the game thingy with the 2 kids that was like, what's the right choice, class? And then we would repeatedly have to get sat down, like, don't fucking send your nudes on Kick! Fucking primary school was wild. Dude, I will never forget the teacher sitting in, like, my class down and being, listen, you're all underage, you know what you're doing? Sending your nudes on... I just, like, rub a hat out of your head. This is when Kick wasn't a streaming service, it was a messaging app. I remember school much, but I just hear. TLDR, I had those kind of girls in my primary school. This would be like, year 7 was like middle school, like, for you guys though. Basically, our teachers would have to sit us down like every other week and be like, you can't do that, that's illegal. For so many things, because some people just not fucking listen. No, I said they're different, before it became a streaming thing. That's what I meant. I meant, like, it used to be a messaging app, and now it's a streaming thing. They're two different things, though. So, Kick, what a throwback, yeah. It's spelt Kick, for fuck's sake. No, I guess I didn't, describe it properly, sorry. I had to be set down because I made a joke about poisoning food. I'm just gonna slip a little salmonella into your meal. You're gonna be fine. People can't take a joke. You know, fucking almost dying from, like, poisoning. Bitches, fucking pussies can't joke about killing a man without starting the shit, man. It's crazy. I'm still happy, but it's unused. I always called the app Keck. No, yeah, that, like, because I know my entire class then would use it, and then, or at least majority, I didn't use it. I was like, eh. Actually, no, I think I did use it, because I talked with my friends on it. I think I remember. That was before I started using, I think, what is Vine? Can't remember what it's called. It was that Japanese one, because one of my friends used that one. And jokes about killing me someone as saffron. I meant to say saffron. I got a E. coli poisoning when I was hospitalized. I don't recommend. Holy fuck. Dude, I got a message the other day from a friend that's like, Ame, I think I'm experiencing what it's like to be you after eating food for the first time in my life. Holy shit, I'm so sorry, forever laugh. And I'm just like, man. Line, there you go. MSN, then Skype, then WhatsApp here. Yeah, I feel really bad because I used to talk to my friends a lot online, but I forgot the password and I've never been able to log back in because I can't remember what email it's attached to. So like, all my fucking mates probably think I'm dead. Room for the chickens because they came home to roost. My arm is almost dying from food poisoning. I heard they're walking back things with like whatever that third party is they're using to collect information, or because like all the pressure and everything. So hopefully that works out. Also, I apologize for losing my mind the other day when Kuru was saying her audio wasn't working. I just had a tee hee ha ha pop in my head and it was way funnier than it needed to be. Only thing we had in our school time, it was a Google Plus. Oh, I went from texting to Skype's TeamSpeak and then Discord. I want to leave Discord, but a mass migration will be hard. That's the thing. It's already like super convenient and people like using it, and these change. It's like, it's a sunk cost fallacy. How much more are you willing to put into it because you've already put like so much into it, kind of thing. Like, is it really worth throwing it all away to start over? I never used Google Plus. I didn't know that was a thing. Still uses Google Plus. I think I remember you talking to me about that. Hold on. They're talking it down. I don't know if they'll actually walk it back. I hope they walk it back. Tell her to throw at the mic again. No, she was talking about her audio and blamed Discord, and I just thought that was really funny. And fucked up the account systems for a while. Rice! Hi! You got banned from somebody's chat for saying... What the fuck? Why did I get suggested? Is it the racist comment the other day? Hold on, I'll get it. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. You can thank Gaia for this one. What? Gaia sent me this and he's like, Ame, the internet has decided that this is just you. And I was like, damn. And I was like, wait, I'm like half half Australian. Does that mean I'm only 50% like racist, transphobic, and homophobic and ableist? That's like I'm like Russian roulette, or like, you know, you might get like a little bit of both, or maybe nothing at all. It really depends on the day. I just thought this was way funnier than it needed to be. I was like, yeah, it's Twitter opinion, automatically invalidated, but I just think that's funny. What the fuck is ableist? Essentially, if you're, like, disabled or something, and you just, like, make fun of them or whatever. It's like if someone was in a wheelchair, and it's like, they had to, like, go upstairs, and it's like, it's you just get up and walk. Oh, sorry, yeah. Or you make fun of, like, them for, like, not being able to walk up. Some shit like that. I hate you because your legs don't work. Can't believe these fucking wheelchair people are not walking places. Fucking, they think they have rights, man. Can you believe this? Fucking, they don't have to walk around and get their legs all tired and shit. That's not fair. Stuff like that. He was never was towards me. Wee. Oh, so not being broken? Yeah, sucks, man. Notice they say kinda, evil, etc., so it's less than 50%. You're right! You're right! Shit, you... No, the person's... No, you're right. You're actually right. Yeah. I'm only a little bit. Maybe I'm, like, diluted. It's like when you have, like, skim milk. Like, you have, like, whole milk, and then I'm, like, 50%, like, reduced fat. And now I'm, like, 2% fat, because it's, like... It's only kinda. They don't get their legs tired because they're permanently asleep. Exactly! Sleeping on the job. Can't believe this. Dick! Yeah, even if they look like they clearly be trusted, they also have connections to listen, I'm allowed to make these fucking ableist jokes. I might need a wheelchair in the future, and I'm gonna fucking paint flames on mine so I can ride faster. Or roll faster around, man. I'm gonna fucking zoomies. What is 2%? Who fires me? The other 98. That's what you gotta put you can just grab like a container of cream and put it back in the milk, dude. Then you've got your whole milk back. That's where you get your 98% from. Aerial Coles, have fun. Have fun and great! Can I put a tourist trick, please? 40k orc, you bet your ass! I'll put flames on it, and then I'll wear purple, so it'll be fast and sneaky. Bullshit. Let me mod the wheelchair. Red makes things go faster. It's proven. Actually, fuck the wheelchair. Dreadnought. That would actually be kind of fun. This is why I say put me in a Nikkei. I wanna be the pretty robot girl forever, whenever, and then I can stream forever and ever. And then I'll like eventually like fall out of like what's hip with kids, and then I'll I got sent the fucking look-maxing dudes by one of my mates the other day, where they're just fucking mogging on each other with like... I was like, wait, hold on a minute, isn't this just IRL Baki? What the fuck is going on? These guys are like walking around like I don't know if they're actually in Japan or some shit. It was like IRL Yakuza. I was like, what the fuck are these guys doing? It's so fucking funny. I learned that people are like hitting their face with a hammers to like build up the density of like their bone in their face. And I'm like, what? And the guy's like, yeah, my mom took my fucking jaw hammer away from me. And I'm like... Oh, I just love videos of dudes being dudes, man. It's just dudes being fucking dudes, and there's nothing more entertaining. They're trying to do what I did to my skull and build up bone deposits and calcifications. Don't do it. Bro wanted to yassify himself. He did, though. It sucks that he didn't take a planner to my skull. Did bro forget about... There was one video where it's like trying to like looks max my jaw gains by sitting in the sauna for like so many hours. And Cause all like the fucking like water retention flushes out of you with sauna. And he's just stanced up basically in the sauna. It's so funny. I need to get these videos up for you guys. I do not remember the names of the dudes, but they want it on their jaw, yeah. Hey, listen, if you can smash your jaw with a hammer and get fucking chiseled like you're literally made from stone without paying some fucking doctor from LA like 10 grand to reshape your face, I think you're winning. I think you're the smart one. Yeah, he's just cheating the system, man. He knows what he's doing. Oh, that guy is doing surgery too. Oh, 100% they do it there too. And with the brain damage you were... Well, I mean, they're technically not getting brain damage because they ain't knocking their noggin around. It's more the jaw. That's the sculpted feature. Can't smooth out any wrinkles that are left on that one. Center is a tool for flattening wood. That works the jaw. What do I do with my penis? No, do not! Listen, we've already discussed that joking does not make your dick bigger. It just makes it look like a sweet potato, and people don't like that. This is not what they meant by ribbed for her pleasure, guys. Joking? The fuck is... I'm sorry. Sometimes I forget. I spend too much time on the internet. Maybe those dudes are descendants of... Yeah, exactly, guys. Hold on. Let me see if I can find some of the videos. I think... Okay, hold on. Let's see if I can find, like, the short videos of them. I'm trying to find the ones that are doing it. I don't know if it's that guy. Fuck. Because the video I was just talking about what they're doing, not the actual... Hold on. It's so funny. Hold on. There we go. Am I gonna be able to find what I'm looking for? Shorts. Oh, I can't find the guys, but they were like doing this. There was like a thing where they were doing this whole thing where before the guy like started properly looks maxing or whatever you want to call it, they found an old picture of him and they had like a fucking like what do they call it? Were they like a vigil for him? Like they set up his like photo out in like public and had like candles and everything around it. Like it's literally like frat guys doing like frat guy things. And they were just like it's so fucking stupid and I love it. They're just, it's straight up just mogging on each other for the sake of doing it. I really just want to joy it down. I didn't know there was a term for it. Oh my god, do not Google joking did dudes figure out how to be jazzled? No, that is not joking. That would be just be juuling. You guys don't get fun words like vajazzled though. Man. I might be innocent, but he a horny lad, it's true. Funny thing, my GF and I made OC called the sexual predator, which has a patchy cephalosaurus skull shaped like pet. That's funny though. Vajazzle razzled glands maxing. I don't like glands maxing. Okay, maybe there was a line that we didn't realize we stepped over with glands maxing. I'm not gonna lie, it would be really entertaining. Like, imagine if, like, you and your girl are, like, getting down and freaky with it, and, like, for some reason or another, she gets a view of the gooch, and it's just sparkling. Like, what the fuck? fuck? It's like, yeah, I bedazzled my gooch for you. I'm glands max. Perfect, say less. Yeah, I heard y'all were like, I heard women were into like putting sparkly shit on things they like, so I just kind of, you know, shucks, you like me, so. um, Glance, not that I'm aware of, quick. All I know is the fucking amount of sweat that's coming off of me. What? What's this? I'll allow that through. There you go. We just think about how bad that would had to do that though. Dude, I do not even want to think. I see those funny tee haha videos with why you erasing me? Stop! No, you can't get rid of me. This isn't drawn to life. You can't take me out with the eraser. No. There's like a disco ball down there, Lamau. No, the rock's licking me. Blech. Now I'm gonna have little bits of gravel left over. Don't erase my ocean, no. That's my job. Wow. Kenny Brits. You know what? I'm just gonna get rid of the banned term because that was just ages ago when I first started streaming. How do you Mods! 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 Can you delete the words from the banned terms? And what comes to mind is a guy and a girl glance back. He's such a way to create literal music when shit! Hi, Roscoe! Our conversations are so cursed. I spill my juice. Help, help. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you like that. There you go. Cheers, but wait, it was a banned term here? No, it was like when VTubing first started, some people were like really fucking weird about it, but now it's just like chill. Usually you get like one of those people in like every other blue moon. We have yes. Hi Try, how you doing? Welcome in. I hope you're having a nice night. I'm gonna have to have another shower after stream. I literally had one before stream and I've just been so fucking like sorry, I just seeing Gaia at a new band term. Banana split. Roscoe, hi. Lolly maxing, but they actually mean going to the fucking candy store and getting all the lollies. It's true. I just had one right now. I felt so gross. Dude, it's humidity, man. To the internet, chilling before I go to psychics, physics, sorry, psychics lesson, learning about stars and reading hands, no, it's physics. I hope you're enjoying your physics, dude. I had a mate in high school that was like, fucking hate physics, man, shit's fucking, bleh! He could do everything else, didn't like physics. He knew how to do it, just didn't like it. Need a bath, it's the humidity. I do, physics is cool, physics maxing. I love adding maxing to at like the end of anything. Like I'm not like super mega brain rotted, but it's just fun. Me and math in general, I can do it, but I hate it. I honestly like doing math. I just have the issue. I just have the issue of if too many number head can't organize number, they start moving. They don't hold still. They disappear. I can't do it in my head. I have to have it visually down in front of me. I think they call that numeric or like dyslexia with numbers or whatever. Words are fine. Numbers are not. They got little feet and they run away. But I also have like an active imagination as well. So like if I have to imagine a 3D object, sometimes it just starts spinning and it won't stop. And it's like, well, fuck, now I can't see what I'm... Roscar! Thank you for the Mod Podge! Also, I don't want to say for anyone that's been on my throne recently and got me stuff, thank you if you've gotten more than one thing. Twitch is only showing the one thing being purchased. So if you've gotten more than one thing and I only thanked you for one thing, thank you for anything else that you did get me. She didn't give you one. Wee. My math while I was looking at a casino. You're gonna have to. You should get an abacus then. I usually just write everything down. Like, I'm good at math as long as it's written down. I shouldn't say that. Someone's gonna bring up the clips of me playing that one fucking horror game on stream and I was crying over the fact I couldn't do basic math. But if I'm like physically writing and I'm doing all the visual stuff on paper, I remember that. I'm like, I'm not gonna use my fingers. Gross sobbing intensifies. Let me show you logo on the job application. I know. Hairball. I really like the new, I wanted to get Mari's, merch from FaZe Connect. I love the Chinese New Year stuff. I love all that, like, fun cultural things. Yeah, that was painful. I'm so sorry. Wasn't the horror game when you had to do the second graders? Yeah. Listen, Japan just has higher standards for your kids, man. It's not my fault that I'm a high school graduate, you know, college graduate, and fucking Japanese kid math fucking hard for brain mass. Fuck. Now you guys streaming brain is funny. I want some goodish news when I get my calls. I'm going back to you. Oh, fun! I'm getting a teaching degree. Oh, so are you gonna be able to like teach people to do woodworking and all that, and like welding and stuff? That's gonna be fun. Top 3 companies once Toys R Us came up. V Shoujo. Damn, that's crazy. Well, that doesn't work here, guys, because we still have Kmart. I think I have a meme of that somewhere. Refrigeration and electrical. Ooh, cool. No pun intended. That's fun, though. You're gonna be big teachers, mans. And now they're gonna have to listen to you because you actually, teach. Yeah. Aussie yeah, we have Kmart. We kind of, like, took it from you guys. We have a habit of adopting things that don't work. Like the system, that they switched over to in 2020 that we adopted from Canada with the health system that absolutely fucked everything up. And also Australia was thinking of adopting an abandoned European dietary guidelines that failed over there, and we thought, why the fuck not? And, no, yeah, we have a habit of adopting things that are no longer valid elsewhere. 10 years behind, guys. But no, yeah, Kmart's like super popular here. We have like the Anko collection. A lot of my jammies are actually the Anko collection, because they're like really cute and they're like gray and lacy. It's like a kind of like a soft off gray. And they have like little white lace trims on them. It's very nice, and they're comfy, and they're great for hot weather. And they're way better than fucking Peter Alexander that charges you like $70 for a pair of pants. Really funny R word, just a little bit, just a little bit. Well, Anko stuff just works and lasts. It's true, Anko stuff is great. What it? That's actually great, Scent. I love that. Well, I'm gonna say the last me 5-ish years. I need to add like a bunch of things to stream. I don't have my notebook in here with me, but at some point I need to do that. But no, yeah, Unco's nice brand. It's very good quality. That was months ago. I know, but I'm just... Time doesn't exist for me. I simply breathe and pray that, I would say that I wake up every morning, but that really isn't the case. Talking about Anka. Oh no, I'll show you. Uncle. Okay. Bleh. We'll show you guys. Uncle. 1,000. Yeah, there's a, I guess maybe Uncle. Men's shorts! You can look at other men's pinar. Yeah, Kmart's still flourishing here. Yeah, they have like really good quality stuff. Like all of this is just good. You think it would be like kind of low quality and nasty, but no, they're usually made of really nice like materials. And it's just good. It's just, they actually make nice stuff. Finally! Sentinel's like, about damn time, that's what I came here for. They're bigger than you. Tried to enter Canada and died in less than a year. I think it's just because you have so many competitors, and then here in Australia, we don't have a lot of competitors. It's just, we don't have a lot in general. We got Big W. We have like one target in my state. It's in fucking Marion. And then we have, yeah, and then Kmart. Pies. From Sweeney Todd now came up from the Yanks. No Waves! Hi, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I hope you're having a lovely night tonight. And or day, depending on what time zone it is for you. Ooh. Yeah, we took Aldi from the Germans as well. And we have a lot of things where the food's bad. They don't check things often. Walmart didn't work here because people stole too much from it. You know what? That checks out. I can see that being a bit of an issue. Yeah, it checks out. Oh, tell me this. Wow. I know we don't have things like Lowe's or anything. We have Costco here too, but that's like... We have to drive out for a bit for that. I think it's like a 2 or 3 hour drive for me. Because for some reason they thought sticking it in the fucking middle of nowhere was a good idea. I'm like, I have to drive from my nowhere to your nowhere. This is bullshit. The nearest Costco is to me. I don't know if they have it. They probably have one in like Victoria, Melbourne area. I don't know. I saw Marcy's toys section being labeled as Toys R Us years back. Dude, I think we actually have a Toys R Us still in the city. It's like it's like one of the big, I think like Meyer buildings, and you walk in, you have to go upstairs, and then there's like cafes and everything, and there's a sports store, and then if you keep walking around, there is a Toys R Us, and they sell lots of Lego. And it's a yellow building. Hold on, I might be able to find a picture of it for you guys. Toys R Us, Adelaide CBD. Eh. Oh, it's not Toys R Us, it's Toy World. Yeah. In the Rundle of Malls. Images. Yeah, this is what it looks like. It's kind of cool. Oh, it's not very zoomed in, no. Can I open that? Oh, there you go, that's good. Ta-da! Yeah, they have all kinds of stuff. I've never been in there, but I always wanted to go in. Oh, there we go. You got your Legos, you got your Squishmallow, is that what those are? No, Pinata Smashlings, and I don't know what that is. You got your Pokemons, you got your more Lego, you got the Princess Burritos, you got, Trolls. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Yes, you may request the new 7 TV emote. Lego sets you getting... I kind of want to get Star Wars ones. I do like the pod racers. Your daughter loves Lego sets. Cute. Sent to DMs. Wee 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 wee. You could just see the disappointment on my face. And you wanna know the part that makes it even worse? I still have the love hearts on the cursor because it's the fucking Valentine's Day event. So this fucking shit has little love hearts. When I scroll on the page. Oh, it's the best. He's happy, man. Oh, she loves it. As soon as I saw it, the first thing that went through my head, I won't lie, was like, we should name it Mary. Man, listen, bod mass is hard. It's not easy. And a big guy on Twitter get NT'd. I actually saw that, yeah, like some dude, like, I'd never seen the guy before, but people were, like, posting crazy about it. Like, the dude had been with, like, his fiance for years, and apparently his best friend was, like, with her for, like, 10. Like, she was treating him like a side hoe. And I was like, what? Like, they were gonna get married! And I was like, that's crazy! And then, like, apparently the chick ended up being, like, super fucking mid anyways. And I was like, what? Hoes ain't loyal, they never loyal. No, yeah, I'd never seen the dude before, and it was just like, people were like, this is insane, this is fucking wild. Like, they were together for like 10 years, and the entire time she was cheating on the dude with his best friend, and then like his friend group left him because they were like, yeah, we knew she was cheating on you, but we like the other guy better, so bye. I was like, what is going on? Man. And, like, all of this shit happened before Valentine's Day. Like, wasn't there, like, another streamer that, like, she went through, like, fucking leukemia, and, like, the dude put his, like, his, like, competitive gaming, like, thing on hold, like, his entire, like, job and future to, like, spend time with her, and then after all of it, she left him. I was like, what the fuck? Huh? Isn't it like events like that bring you together and like closer? Like they spent like so much of their life trying to like take care of you and make sure you didn't fucking die, and you're like, yeah, sorry, I'm bored. Like, I can't. Y'all are crazy. Yeah, cheating with the best friend. Dude. I'm always of the opinion, if y'all are gonna cheat, just leave the other person. Fucking don't make it painful, man. Just rip the band-aid off instead of trying to, like, peel it back every now and again. Just fucking rip it off and then go do your other shit. Don't cheat! Anyway, we can't have nice things, no. We also ran through all of her friends and she was just next. Breeds contempt. I can kind of see that. From what I understood, everyone involved was shitty, so I don't care. Lamau, revenge is a bit dish, best served cold. My friend was gonna marry the girl, and then he found out she was cheating on him, and they had a kid. Oh my god! Wait, is it even his kid? I want to have a wife and kids, but there's so many stories out there. Dude, you want to hear a wild-ass fucking story that my dad, was telling me about? He's like, yeah, so one of my mates overseas is like, I think she divorced a guy previously, and she got remarried, and she'd been with this guy for a while, and he was trying his darndest to get, like, to become a police officer, and she was helping pay for all his shit and whatnot, and they were, like, really good together, and then apparently he's kind of become a bit of a shitbag, but it hasn't been, it only happened after he became an officer. I'm assuming just, like, all the training and everything made him, like, a stricter person in general. And turns out his grandma was really fucking loaded. And, he was, basically the sole receiver of all the money. Thank you, Dead General, for the follow. From, like, his grandma passing and everything. So he's, like, a bajillionaire now. And ever since the guy that my dad's friend remarried, got the money, he wants to separate. And on top of that, like, I think she was helping take care of his mum as well while he was, like, training and everything. So, I was like, what? I was like, that's fucking crazy! And at first I was like, well, I can kind of understand if, like, you don't want, like, the whole, like, she leaves you later and, like, takes half and everything and then whatever. And it was like, no, she was fully invested in this guy and then he just fucking was like, nah, I'm done. I was like, okay. I guess sharing is caring, right? My poor GF would be, got so used to being cheated on that when we first started dating, she told me her 3 rules and I have to follow them, when cheating on— Wait! I have to follow when cheating on her? No! You're a poor girl, dude! That is not how you start that! I would have been like, hand on shoulder. That's not normal. There shouldn't be when cheating on you. This is not something that happens in a relationship. Exactly, Morton. You're else cheating and you're like, sorry, I'm with you, not another person. That sucks. Never break her heart. Please, you hold on to her so tightly, dude. Never let her go. Big day tomorrow. What could it be? I'm streaming early. I should head to bed, or at least go have another shower before I head to bed. I like the short yap nights though. Having the nap and then a little bit of coffee really does something for the soul, eh? The hand on the shoulder meme needs to stop. Okay, listen, I saw a really good one the other day where someone was like, I had this can in the back of my fridge and I don't know what was in it initially, but it's grown like hair and sprouts or something. And it was like these stringy little things with like these tiny little bulbs on the end of it. And then someone responded with the fucking bulbs, like the strings photoshopped onto the guys. Just the fucking, the guy with, like, the wispy hair. Like, you know the bald meme? Hold on. Yeah, it was fucking this. It was this fucking image. Hold on. It was, yeah, like, someone— oh, that's the wrong one. Someone photoshopped the plant sprouts onto the dude's head. It was just this. And I was like, man, that's fucking funny. Ugh. Oh, it's so good. I got sad so I can't— oh no, sorry, I'll wait for Adge to finish. There's a lot of other musician types stuff for me. Oh, like the roadie kind of things. Yeah, and all of them, quite a lot of them are at least in my area. Aw. Make it a stream, just a matter of when I wake up. Yeah, you'll get to drink your morning kohi or like whatever you like to drink, and I'll be yapping away. We'll see how I survive. They lose themselves now. Now they have attention. Yeah. Go get a Robo and Dragon Ball Z to hand on shoulder memes last a lifetime, really. Honestly, seeing all this stuff with the internet and like just funny shit that exists, it makes me really excited for like 100 years like down the line to like what's still used, how it's interpreted, how people like— it's very fascinating because I always think how like before the internet there's such like a gap period that it's like how do I wanna, I'm gonna make a graph. That's what I'm gonna do. Paint. Make a graph. Graph. Hold on. It's like things went like this. They went, growing, internet. Boy. Oh, I don't have enough room. Hold on. Things doing things. Internet. Fuck. Well, you know, that's valid. And then it's like, now internet. How will it go? How will things 100 years down the line? Hey, should I ask no hand grenades in combat? I want to know how, like, people use all the things that we have now later. Would be nice, yeah. Oh, hold on. People are breaking up things that go south instead of sticking together and reconcile remaining friends or such. What? Crazy amount of ego to write a riff and believe it deserves to be heard by the whole entire world. I'm not exempt either. Aww. Be loyal. Yeah, like, listen, I have witnessed so much shit in relationships. Again, I am the weird middle, like, kid with, like, my family where my cousins were too young or too old, and I would sit at the adult table with everyone else and just some of the things you hear about, and like, my mom would tell me fucking stories about crazy people from work where, like, this lady was married to a guy, but, like, this guy would come and, like, visit the lady at work, and they'd fucking shag in the bathrooms, and then there was so many stories, man. I was like, these are married women, these men are married too, but they're just hooking up. Just hooking up. It's crazy. That's alright, Kabuki. 1 year, 100, we won't forget you. I am forever, meow. Who do you think telenovela is based on? True. But you're an only child, that would mean you don't. No, I mean, like, with my cousins and stuff. I sit at the kids' table because I get more room. Like, fuck off, it's my table. Meow. I heard nurses cheat the most out of all professions. Nurses and admin staff. I remember two of the bonds we forged with Army are eternal. Wow. Mother Dearest managed admin, doctors, and nursing staff, and she would hear so many stories, and I'm just like, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's crazy. Come on, strippers and hairstylists. Honestly, hairstylists are pretty chill, man. I've never heard crazy stories from hairstylists. Maybe mine are just chill where I am, though. Why is the cat not resting? I did have a nap. It was like about an hour and a half. I woke up and I'm like, tummy hort. And then I made coffee and I'm like, tummy don't hort. So I'm like, okay now, but I do need to have another shower. I will be going to bed very soon here because I have to wake up early for you guys. Definitely an only child. The one following up. Just through my experiences, the internet has ruined dating, especially for young men. No, 100%. I'm terrified of approaching women because they're scared of the... No, yeah, like, I think it's really sad when it's like, say, like, well, at least, again, I hate this. I see, like, women do it a lot, where it's like, they'll get into a relationship, maybe it's like a once-off, and it's like, no, they were like, yeah, that was fine, and then later on, they're like, no, I didn't like that, and then they, like, press charges or something later on, and it's like, that's so fucked up. I feel like the only way to, like, honestly meet someone genuinely is if neither of you are on, like, the internet 24/7. And that's so fucking hard. Oh, orange of the Ellie variety, hi. Like, I've told myself, if you meet someone, you'll fucking meet someone. And, like, there's no point going on dating apps. Like, I won't lie to you. I actually downloaded a dating app because my fucking aunt and my cousin were like, Anna, you should get yourself out there. And I was like, fuck nah. And they set it up for me. And I was like, fine, I'll deal with this. I actually talked to a few people before I got fucking banned. And you wanna know why? Fucking stalker from my old job saw me on there and reported my fucking account, and I'm like, you fucking piece of shit. And apparently once you get reported on the account, you can't get it back and you can't make another one. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe this isn't for me. How does that work? If people report you, they don't have to have, like, a specific reason why, apparently, because I looked it up, and people were like, yeah, I, like, dated this girl, and, like, I just didn't want to hook, like, we didn't do anything, we just had, like, a nice date, and I didn't want to see her again afterwards, because I didn't feel like we clicked, and she reported me, and now I'm banned from the app. And I was like, what the fuck? It's that easy? Yeah. I was like, I literally only had it for a week, talked to, like, 2 people, and fucking nuked. But if it's something you didn't do, that's just wrong, yeah. I was like, oh my god, maybe there's some hope for me. People are talking to me. Saw the person I used to work with fucking went nope, and was like, I don't want to talk to you. Because you were creepy to me at my old job, and I didn't realize it. I thought you were just being nice. You weren't. There are ulterior motives. And I was just, yeah, I was like, man, that's kind of fucked. I feel like I got saved. I always say things happen for a reason. Ooh, it sounds like the button speeding dating thing. Who shall we report first? Number 1 pastime out of Tinder. She was younger, she was nice, she liked anime. She was weird chick in ways they're like low-key anxious types of sorts. Usually if the girl likes anime and is nice, low-key will be anxious. It comes part and parcel. Not white emote levels of anxious, but like, she's cooking something up in her head. Anyone would be happy with you, you're not helpless. I know, I'm just like, I'm gonna let it happen organically if it does. Navigating a minefield or blindfolded way pursued by starving dogs. Yeah, and it's like, I don't, like, if I ever find a partner, I don't want to let him down and everything, like, because, like, if you get, like, a lot of you guys are like, I want to settle down and have a family, this, that, and the other, maybe, or, like, maybe you don't want kids, blah, blah, blah. If, like, like, you might click with someone, but if they want something to do in life that you don't, or, like, you're not comfortable with, then it, like, fucks everything up, and it's like, you gotta find the right person, and sometimes it takes a few times to find the right person, but you know, that's why I'm like, yeah, sounds like a lot of effort. Oh, they refund the second ticket, man. She did a runner for some weird. Sometimes, listen, as a woman, girls are flaky. Girls are fucking flaky. Sometimes we just get in our own heads and we're like, maybe this is a bad idea, and we just fucking book it. We're just really not that reliable when it comes. We're like deer in headlights. You gotta be careful. We'll find love in Japan, maybe. I think my brother just happened organically. Camp 2, basically, we were too much trouble. Listen, he's right. I look at myself in the mirror and I'm like, girl, you're too much trouble. You gotta find someone that's gonna be able to fucking handle your ass. You're a glorified fucking house pet, and you need to find someone that's okay with that. That's what I say to myself. Like, 3 girls break up with me saying shit like, you're too good for me, and I'm like, man, you really are. There comes the A is for asshole, M is for misogyny. Listen, I had a fucking conversation, with someone the other day. Hold on. They were trying to make me feel better. Hold on, I gotta scroll up. Where is it? Where is it? They were basically like blah 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 blah. These fucking clowns. Their mum and dad lost the house because the mum kept buying shit online and not paying the mortgage. And I just responded with every day my misogyny is validated. I'm really just tired, guys. Aussie tweet is agent. My entire existence so far is the ain't no way reaction like image, but with people's common sense. Just every person, every day, ain't no way. Yay for Patton. Gimme. Loopy. I'm a little bit loopy tired. Yeah, you see, this is why we still coming. You're like, that one, she a real one. She gets it. She fucking understands, man. I did shit like paying for that therapy, so maybe I did overdo it. Yeah, all I know is like if you do too much, it's like okay, I'm gonna explain it to you guys the best way that I can. You date a girl, it's literally like playing a video game. I want you to imagine you have fucking bars that you have to fill up, but you can't fill up one bar more than the other, otherwise like it's game over. You have to min-max the fuck out of those bars, otherwise she's gonna fucking scamper away. It's just gonna happen. She's gonna fucking roach out on your ass, cause like you maxed out one of the- maybe you were too nice to her and she was like, oh shit, nah, seems like a bad idea. Maybe you weren't nice enough, she's like, oh shit, maybe seems like a bad idea. Maybe you like, I don't know, kept track of things that she liked too much and she's like, oh shit, maybe that's a bad idea. He's kind of that's a bit weird. Like, that's a 200-hour playthrough. Yeah, and if you're lucky, you'll get a new game plus and be able to try again. You get, maybe you get a different ending, who knows? Can't do that shit, I'm autistic, man. Only so many stat points. Yeah, you only have so many stat points to work with. Nah, just isekai and respec. True. About min-maxing, I know it. Listen, you play life like you're fucking min-maxing for shit, dude, and it just becomes so much easier. You start treating your mental health like you got a min-max, and it's like, damn, I'm actually taking care of myself now. You treat talking to people like min-maxing, it's like, shit, I can actually hold conversations properly now. I'm hitting all my fucking cues. I am on the ball. Oh, I haven't messaged my friend today or like in like a couple of days. I should do that. I gotta keep the stats up, otherwise the affection points are gonna get too low and they're gonna start getting needy. Or they're gonna start feeling like sad because I'm not talking to them. You gotta keep on top of it. My strength and dex is hurting. Nick, hi! Thank you for the 242 cat years and order 66. Thank you for the sub as well. Kind of farm money to pay for the win route. He understands. Depends on how you fucking play it. Yeah, you get it. He gets it. He's fucking looked in. The order will be done, my lord. First time I played Princess Maker, she became a famous general. Listen, mage, you were built in the trenches for this shit. It's time to get on it. Gotta automate this stuff. Y'all guys get me. I wish the kill ordering process worked like the peacock spiders. Dude, I love it when spiders peacock each other. They're just goobers, man. Ooh, a little bit of a full quick time. Yeah, and you gotta remember the QTEs too, guys. That's like when you're in mid-conversation, your life depends on it. Like, she asks, would you still love me if I was a worm? Or she asks, if I became one of my other friends and you loved me, which one would you like? Like, if I died and, like, I entered the body of one of my best friends, who would you want to be? Like, that's some QTE shit, dude. You gotta lock in. I pushed the wrong button, reload. All of that! Yeah, you gotta hit it with that listen. It doesn't matter who it would be, because I know it would be you at the end. Always say her sister. All the above, it's a full quick time event. So the second time you become a notorious pirate, I don't know what I was doing. Only the wisdom stat is rising for me. What the fuck is wrong with you? Have some fucking self-respect, you crazy bitch! I mean, that would set her probably a little bit straight on that one. If I were a worm, what the fuck do you mean still? Game over? Yeah, listen, just treat your life like side quests. You gotta go to the shops, it's a side quest. It's not the main quest, but it's something you gotta do to, like, continue on the main quest. Honestly, it makes things a lot easier if you look at it that way. People are still human, always remember that, but all your little activities are like doing games and stuff. Unhook the exactly. That's like the fucking, like, when you gotta, like, unlock, like, doors in Skyrim with the fucking, like, little, like, key lock shit. Yeah. Aya, calm down. The cat might be at the front door again. It's been spraying our door. Those test questions suck. They answer, give you like 90% failure rate answers. Yeah, lockpicking. Yeah, it's like lockpicking. There you go. Sorry, yeah, I wonder what it's fucking called. Excuse me, that was language. She's a very good guard dog. But that's probably my alarm or my time for you should go to bed now, Ame. It's very late. You should sleepy a little bit. Maybe with a math puzzle in terms of talking to Wow, thanks, man. I would actually, no, I should step that back. I should say, have some self-respect. Fucking bringing yourself down to such a level, man. That's fucked up. Listen, I'm out here trying my best. I'm giving a good old college try. I got a paper that said I did. Alright. I'm gonna wrap it up. I need to go bed. I need to get rest. I'm gonna have another bloody fucking shower, that's for sure. Demanding on my right. Yeah, well, I gotta get up at, like, I'm gonna say maybe 6 so I can stream. Is it 7 or 8 that I'm doing stuff? Let me double check. I think I set it to 8. If not, that's fine. I can definitely do 7. Right. 8 AM, that works for me. And if I feel good enough, I'll do it at 7. Send! We can read send. Hemorrhoid! Oh my god, dude, you gotta get off the toilet. Hope you're okay. I had donut pillows help. Or maybe you don't want the donut pillow because, like, you'll go away. I didn't know it was gonna be 35. Dude, it didn't even hit 35 here today, and it was, like, walking through, like, liquid, like, walls. I will be like, that's okay. What's up, guys? We're just wrapping it up for now, but I'll be back on in, like, 11 hours, so I gotta catch some Z's. She is Epidrorin. Holy shit, we're on a 14-hour difference. Yeah, we are. Welcome to Australia, where we're the most inconvenient time zone for everyone else in the world, minus Southeast Asia. Kinda how it be. Okay, where is she? Let's send you guys off to sand. I would love snow right about now, Aragon. I could go lay down on it and melt through it. Listen, I woke up so early this morning that I was able to make it in time before a Shy Lily stream started, and I'm doing fucking numbers, dude. Fucking 3 AM. Thank you for the stream. You're welcome. I will also, I think next week we'll organize to do our first nutrition stream and everything. So yeah. I'll maybe bring up topics, or I don't know if I want to have it as like a quote-unquote student-led, class-led, so you guys start asking. I need to be there. I don't know, but I will put it down on my schedule at some point. Shiley starts at 3:30 a.m. for me, or around 4 a.m. for me. What do? You know, it would actually be fun to read people's blood panels on stream, and then like compare them to diet stuff, so I can tell you what things mean. That would actually be kind of fun. I have to get perms with you first, though, to show things. I was like, hey, damn. Right, I'm gonna go though. For all those of you, I'm a dog in a couple and cat to love all things once boy, once go, 100%, 20% cute. But you can call me now, my doll too. Eat some meat with like bacon and eggs, and if you don't do that, I want you to eat a steak. Meow.